All right, you guys are good. Sorry about that. We're just doing a little transfer there. Um, yeah, so welcome in, guys. Welcome back. I am doing part B of our Resident Evil 4 video from chapter 8, moving into chapter 9. If you guys were watching that previous video, you guys haven't really missed much. It's just basically cutting. We're at the very end of the cutting. The only thing you guys missed is I told chat not to say anything. They were very quiet, so you know, they were behaving, so we're back. Chad, if you're here, you would tell them the truth, right? Is that what happened? I think that's what happened. So, um, anyway, welcome back, everybody. We're continuing our playthrough. We were on. Um, I don't want to spoil things, but I think now's the time where we're kind of backtracking, and there's a maze up ahead. Actually, it's pretty fun. There will be some challenging enemies in that environment, and we also have to watch our fire and keep aware of the fact that we now have Ashley with us. Her big jugs are going to be walking around with us too. So that's great. Hopefully the AI is better. If you guys watched my previous episode, I think it was chapter 6. I think it was chapter 6. We just had an encounter with Ashley and we got over frustrated. Let's say that we had the 4 catapults. I think it may have been chapter 6 or chapter 7. I can't recall, but we just got the catapults. That whole ordeal was just hell for me. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen part A, I explain it there. That's what's going on there. But let's do a quick little changeover. Like I said, we didn't go anywhere. I didn't change anything. We just did our little cut for YouTube's sake. And that video, so this will be uploaded after the fact. So anybody watching on YouTube, it's like actually going to be like probably at least a 24-hour delay from the live stream at least, unless it's immediately uploaded as soon as the stream ends. But that's going to take a minute. And you know what I don't like doing? I don't like leaving my PC on while I'm uh sleeping or doing anything. As soon as I'm going to bed, my PC's off. The only thing that will stay on is the TV, and I'll watch like movies on my Fire Stick or on my PlayStation. I have my PlayStation 4. I updated it the other day. I got all the software and stuff updated on it. I actually what I did too was I wanted to see my comparison between my PlayStation 4 playthroughs and my PC playthroughs of Resident Evil 2, and I think I did more progress in my first playthrough as the PC player or as the PC version than I did the PS4 version because I don't think I got all the little raccoon statues yet because I don't think I have that knife because you get the knife for doing all the collectible raccoons, if that makes sense. That's like the reward for it, and I don't think I have that on the PS4. Long story short, I don't know if I was expressing that. Um, anyway, I did that the other day. I was updating PlayStation, updating the video games that I had on it, and yeah, I thought it was interesting just to see that I wasn't as far along as I thought I was, and I'm actually kind of happy that I didn't use any guides for that playthrough or even this playthrough even. So I know that for Resident Evil, well, I think actually you know what it is. The only guides that I did do was when I did there were certain locks for like saves and stuff that I was like, okay, I'm not dicking with this, but then it turned out that the one that I use as a guide is the one that has the fucking numbers on it on the side of it. So it's like, dude, I looked that up and it's right there. You're fucking lying to me. And I think it ended up giving me the upgraded Magnum or the upgraded revolver cylinder and barrel that turned the SP60 or whatever it was called into a 357 Magnum. And then it can also receive the 9 mil ammo as well. If you guys watched the playthrough of Resident Evil 3, you would understand a little bit better what I'm talking about. But it's the conversion barrel and cylinder that Jill Valentine gets when you're in the sewers. Or no, not Jill Valentine's. I'm sorry, Claire. I always get the names confused, but it's Claire Redfield. Fuck, all over the place with that. But I never forget Ada Wong though. There's good reasons. Two of them mainly, but yeah. Let's let's get back into the game. You guys weren't missing anything if you guys were watching before. Obviously, you guys will be all caught up, but live people, you've been here since the beginning. You guys are the witnesses to it all. But if you guys watch both the videos, obviously on YouTube, then you'll have the full thing. So I encourage you guys, if you guys are ever watching a broken up episode like this, make sure you watch both the episodes. They're just gonna be split up. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but I'll try to do my best to link the videos at the end of the video. So on screen on YouTube, you'll have the previous playlist on one side of the screen. So if you want to watch the previous Resident Evil games, or you'll see the next episode. I should put a small one somewhere where it's like the previous episode in that season, but I don't have too many things on the screen at one time. Because on phone you can always misclick something, so I don't want to make it such a pain in the ass that you're, spamming the wrong thing there. So that's my mindset. I might have to adjust things. I might turn the subscribe thing off, just because I don't want people to accidentally hit subscribe when they're trying to hit the video that they want. Because I can see that being a pain in the ass too. But right now we're working on things with the videos. Let me know in the comments section if there's anything that you guys would like to see changed in the YouTube videos. I'm not, when I'm making these videos, I'm not necessarily catering just to YouTube. I'm also doing live, as you guys can tell. So, so no one feels like as like an afterthought or last like have like I don't want anybody to feel like they don't have the same experience. I guess if that makes sense. I try to keep my videos as authentic as I can. Obviously, if I'm making a YouTube exclusive video, it's going to be a little tapered down a little bit, but for the most part, that's kind of the production expectations, I guess, for the show. If you guys are willing to share your time and hang out, and if you guys feel inclined to subscribe, that's what we're here for. That's what we do. So, feel welcome to stay and hang out, be a part of the community, hang out in our Discord. Check out our other channels if you guys want to be on Twitch, Kick, or on YouTube. I got all the things connected there. Check out Baxter's GoFundMe page, and then the Discord, of course. I think I've mentioned that one before, but I don't really have a lot of socials that I want to have up there. I don't think anything outside of Discord should be appropriate right now. I think, I'm not active on social media, and I mean, if anything, Facebook, but that's not like a place where it's like, I'm not putting on a show there. That's just me. Like, so if there's something you see there, then hey, just I also don't want to draw attention to all my socials because me and my dad have the same name, so it's like I don't want anybody going over there looking for HoosierMarineMAK at my dad's channel and then talking shit to him because I teabagged some kid in a fucking video game or something, like playing Halo or whatever. Like, I don't need somebody going and threaten my dad with some fucking harsh words over some video game bullshit. So that's more or less why I don't do the socials thing. I noticed I'm only saying that because we had the exclamation point command for the socials and it doesn't have any prompts. That's basically my reasoning. So all the ways to meet and greet and hang out and interact with the chat and all that kind of stuff, all those links should be in my on my panels on Twitch and Kick, and then in the about channel section on YouTube. So feel free to check that out. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of links. If somebody else wants to try them, then feel free. But I'm not gonna like do a whole lot of self promotion right now. Mostly because I don't want a lot of stuff popping up on the screen right now because we're about to start a new chapter. So feel free to check it out after the video. I'll try my best at the end of this channel or at the end of this video to put up my channel connections for the next video and the playlist that was before. So when I talk about playlist, it would be the previous to Resident Evil 4, you had Season 3, which would be well, it wouldn't be Season 3, it would be Season 4, but you'd have Resident Evil 3, stuff like that, and then you had Resident Evil 2 as Season 3, and then Resident Evil 1 as Season 2, and then Season 1 as Resident Evil 0. That's like how I break down my YouTube channel. So if you guys are watching the video and you see on a playlist on the left side of the screen at the end of the video, that is not the previous episode. That is the previous season. So if I'm ever like making references and stuff, I always want to give people the furthest back, like, I guess, like video or lineage to the video. So then if you're ever watching another video in that chapter, the last previous season will be the or the next left side screen will be the next previous season, and then so on and so forth. So if you ever want to revert back to Resident Evil 0, it's just a couple clicks away. And then, obviously, if you get to the first season, or what it does on YouTube is that you watch the episodes, and then stops, and then when you come back to it, that's where you resume. So if you're watching, for instance, you're watching season 4 or season 3 of the Resident Evil playthroughs, and you want to watch the entirety of it, I will tell you, if you guys are watching them right now, 2 and 3 are kind of short. I think I did a couple of those games or maybe both in less than 8 hours. And looking at the timing for this game, I may be on course to get it around 9. But we're at 6 hours right now, so I'm thinking if I slow it down a little bit, we'll be able to play through a little bit more. But I'm not really sure how long I want to take this game. I kind of want to start Revelations. You know what I mean? Like, it's been fun playing this, but I want to be on to the next one, because I don't know if I'm gonna get the DLC for Ada Wong on this. Like, it's $10. I don't know if I want to shell that out right now, so we're gonna maybe just move on to Revelations, because I also don't think it wouldn't be fair for me to get the DLC for this game, because also for the playthroughs, I didn't go back and play on stream or on video the playthrough of Jill, but I did kind of do that with Resident Evil 2, so maybe it was kind of a mistake, but that's the thing. It kind of forced me to play that perspective for the experience of seeing the other perspective of the story, because I couldn't finish Leon's story until Jill's was started, and it kind of just rolled right into it. I think it didn't actually give me a moment or a chance to really change things up, but I could actually be misremembering that. But anyway, we're moving on. Hopefully we'll be able to get through this chapter here in a reasonable time. We're sitting at 3 hours for the overall video. So once again, if you guys are watching from part A of the video, this is a way that you guys can gauge the time between. So you're not really missing a beat. The only thing that's slowing you down is the ability to click the button to get to the next video. And maybe you have to wait for the video to buffer or something, but hopefully the recording start and finish, you may only be missing maybe, like, I would say 3 seconds of time in real time. So it's not going to show on screen unless, like, it's breaking down to the second, like the countdown for your videos. So right now we're at 2 hours 56 minutes 32 33 34 seconds of recording time, and then we're currently at 12 minutes and 13 minutes 5 seconds 7 8 9 for our live broadcast. So if you guys are watching that is like the quote-unquote starting of like the second part B of the recording. So we'll be going for at least another hour here, so you'll basically get the whole video here, is what I'm saying. Is like, if you just add the time, like in case you're missing one of the segments, just add the time. The whole stream together will be possibly around 4 hours minimum. So yeah, we're almost pushing 3 hours now. So I think we're doing good. We're on the right track. This video should be closer to the hour 20 mark, something like that. But I guess we're just going to have to see what the chapter's all about. It could be another long episode, because this could turn out to be a really long stream as well. We'll see. We'll see how things go. It is, I think it's still Thursday, right? It's still not past midnight. Yeah, it's Thursday, so it's about to be Friday in 20 minutes, or 21 minutes. But we'll see how long we take this. It is a good campaign so far. I'm actually enjoying it. Like I said, with that last playthrough I had with Ashley Graham or whatever her name is, the AI just really pissed me off. It was more or less the catalyst that started it all, but then also it's like a little bit of things that happened outside. Like, it was like, not outside, but like, it wasn't just like the game itself. It was also like, just I was frustrated going into it, so wasn't gonna have fun if like a small inconvenience happened, you know what I mean? So in the grand scheme of things, I mean, look, it's a video game. Anything that pisses me off in the video game, it's like peas and potatoes compared to, the the shit I'm dealing with in real life. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like life is more important than a video game. So um, I'll more than be willing to admit that I have moments in this like stream or during my videos where I just like I blow my top and I'm fucking pissed off about something and then I lose my composure. But you guys don't see it all, and I don't mean to show you guys that part of it. But when it does happen, I do apologize. But some people are there for that. They like the rage moments. That's how they get off for the day. I'm not trying to get anybody off, but dude, it's like some people are into that kind of shit. It just happens, and it's like a byproduct of living. You gotta deal with some bullshit, and you know that's not always pleasant to see on camera. So anybody that does see that shit, I do apologize, especially people that are fans and that are around often. Uh, you know, it's life. I mean, I don't have to make any apologies. It is what it is. We all have our days, but um, to all my haters, you try doing it live on camera in front of everybody to see how you like it. Anybody that thinks it's fucking easy, like walk a mile in someone's shoes and then see how it goes. And some people, more people than not, can't even walk a mile. So that's where we're at. Not to have like a soapbox for myself or anything, but just letting you guys know, like, just going into the channel. So anybody that is thinking about subscribing or sticking around or being part of the community, just know you come into a situation, all right? And it's not always the best of situations, but we're trying our best here. We're doing what we can. So you're more than welcome to hang out as long as you're peaceful and you don't come out with any kind of hateful words or rhetoric and shit. You're just chill. You're more than welcome to hang out and be a part of the Discord, be a part of the community. I don't want you guys to feel like you guys are excluded or anything, but I got enough negativity going on. I don't need anybody else adding to it. So, and if I'm adding to somebody else's, then they can quickly just leave. They don't have to fucking stick around. They really don't even have to say anything. They just leave. But you have some people that think it's the appropriate place to dump on extra baggage on other people. So, and here I am talking about my life stories, but that's another example. You guys don't like it, you guys can leave. But um, anybody that's peaceful and nice and shit like that, and you don't come in with an axe to grind already. Like, just hopefully I can express that you guys are welcome here. You guys are welcome to have a place. Whatever your ethnicity, your race, your sexuality, whatever sex you are, like, it doesn't matter. Just hopefully, if we play the same games together from time to time, that'd be cool too. Just have common interests and stuff. So hopefully everybody feels like they have a place, but also, just know that I reserve the right to police my channels the way I see fit, and if I see that there's issues, then I'm gonna be the judge and jury of it, and then that'll be the end of it. But otherwise, like, if you guys want to have your own channels, you're more than welcome to. So, no one's forced to stay. Like, I'm just saying, like, I can't overexpress or overemphasize, like, just don't be an ass. Like, I feel like I've had a lot of negativity come into the chat recently, and it's just been like it's all been like game warranted. Like, there's stuff that happens in the game, right? But keep that in the game chat, right? If it was that much of an issue, don't go seeking out my channel to swear me out or whatever, when clearly you see that I'm not that guy. Like, I'm not the asshole you're making me out to be. I'm just playing the game or living life, and then people just they just come into the game and just start, or come into the Twitch chat after the game and just start talking shit. It's so draining, dude. It's so draining. Because the thing that is draining about it is that you do it every fucking day. Like, you have to deal with that every fucking day. And it doesn't pay well. I'll tell you that right now. Streaming does not pay well, especially on Twitch. It does not pay well at all. But, see, everybody's got their own experience with it. Some people that have a large following, a lot of people that talk about their stuff, they got, in one stream they'll make $1 million potentially. So it is one of those things that it's like the pay scale is insane. Like, it's inspiring to see people that can make a living and like a name for themselves just playing or just doing their hobbies. Like I play video games, it'd be nice to make a living doing it. You know, that'd be fun. But at the same time too, it requires a lot of dedication to be involved in stuff. And it's like sometimes you just want to go outside, you want to touch grass, be okay outside, and live life. But you know, then you have injuries that don't allow you to live life the way you want. So then you're just kind of confined to the thing that you feel is work, and then you never feel like you have a day off in your life. Because on your days off you don't have money to do anything, right? That's the issue. That's where I'm having issue with streaming. So I wouldn't advocate for anybody to go out and stream unless you have some other means to sustain yourself. Like streaming should definitely be a hobby unless you have a way to make some really good money for yourself and have the life that you want to live. Like if anything, I've been able, like, so to put things in perspective, my first paycheck with Twitch, I think I was streaming for 6 months before I got $60, and I was streaming full, like pretty much like I would say at least 100 hours a week, at least on average, probably 200, or no, that's a lot. Closer to probably closer to 200, but I had an average that was pretty high, and $60 is what I got after the first 6 months. You gotta think that's every day of my life for 6 months, $60, and then I basically ended up buying. What did I buy? I bought Baxter some new toys, and I bought a case of beer, and then that was all my money gone. And then my second go around, I used the Twitch money to buy the Resident Evil episodes and games that I didn't have prior to. Well, correction, the games that I didn't have on PC. So I had some of these games on my console. I have them even on my Xbox 360. Oh, that's the other thing. Even if there was a game that I had on PlayStation, I didn't have it for the 360. So like there were games that I had to get the collection for on PC anyway, just to have them all in one spot. I think if they did okay, so I think I may have already brought this up, but the Resident Evil collection, like they should do all these games, compile them into a collection like how they do the Master Chief collection. And I feel like that was what we were expecting the Gears of War Ultimate Edition to be on PC. We were expecting, okay, Ultimate Edition, so that's gonna be like the Master Chief collection. It's gonna have all the Gears of War 2, 3, the Judgment, like all the DLC for Gears of War that had the other campaign stories and stuff. Like you had the Dom story where you saved or you found Maria or whatever, and then you know, I think you even played as Dizzy in that DLC. From when they go into the core of the planet with the drills, that was actually a pretty cool scene. But anyway, Gears of War is a different game. We're not going to talk about that too much. But anyway, you had the collections. I was really hoping that the Gears of War bundle would have been that, but it was only the remaster of the first game. But Resident Evil needs to do that as well. They need to make like a compendium of all the games, because I think that's basically what it would be. It would be a compendium of like a collection of all the games in one place, kind of like a book with all the different chapters or editions in one place. I think that would have been pretty cool. But unfortunately, I mean, the closest thing we have is a bundle, but it'd be nice if it was all in one house. And I think Master Chief Collection, like, I shit on 343 all the fucking time, but the one thing that they did right, or two things, they did, or I guess in that case it would be four things. They did Cortana right in Halo 4, and then they did the Master Chief Collection. And I don't know which one came first. I would say the same would be true either way. If Halo Master Chief Collection came out first and then Halo 4, I think it'd be the same thing. I would have the same sentiment. Yeah, they did four things right. And if you guys haven't caught on, the other two things are Cortana's tits. They did a good job there, guys. I will say, but everything else was kind of shit with 343. I'll be honest with you. Everything else fucking sucked. They ruined their own game, their own IP. I'm so... It makes you almost ashamed to be a Halo fan. Kind of like when you play The Last of Us and you go in to play The Last of Us 2. You're like, oh man, I wish that game never existed. I wish I could just go back in time and just play the original and be done with it. But, unfortunately, time goes on and, that's what happens. But, damn, dude. Now I'm getting hyped up for fucking Halo now. All right, so, hey, you guys stay tuned for some Halo content moving forward. We may get back into that. We left off on Halo 2's anniversary playing as the Arbiter. We are on our first encounter with the Flood. We have not played against the Flood yet or as the arbiter. So I should go back to that soon. That we'll make a separate YouTube video for that because I don't think we've been doing the. No, we have been actually. Yeah, we've been doing those live as well. Yeah, we'll do that on our next stream. I think that's the next one. Yeah, I still have that save file. We'll do that, guys. I don't know what's today. Thursday, still. Yeah, it's still Thursday. So for Friday coming up, we'll see how far along we are with Resident Evil. If I finish Resident Evil in less than 2 hours, then we'll do Halo. If I don't, then we'll make the following episode. So it'd be a Saturday. We'll make that one for Halo. All right, that's the plan. But if we do one or the other, we're not playing both at the same time. So like whatever the stream starts as, and that the one where I said like we'll play as Halo for the last tail end of the stream if it's like less than 2 hours. That's the only exception if I would play 2 games on the same day. So as far as my single player games, otherwise we'll be dedicating that time. Anytime that's excess, we'll be playing multiplayer. So we'll do like Dead by Daylight, or if I feel like playing. Damn, dude, I don't have any friends to play anything else. So Dead by Daylight, I guess. Damn, dude, that sucks. Actually, I played Hell Let Loose the other day, and I fucking got mad at that one. Hell Let Loose is cool looking, but when you're still playing by yourself, it's like, dude, I am so done. Like, I'm just listening to music, and I'm done with it. And yeah, that's kind of where I was at when I was playing it. So I was more mad just because I want to play Helldivers 2 and nobody wanted to play with me. So it was like, okay, cool. I guess I'll go cry in war and Hell Let Loose. And it was actually pretty cool in the beginning. I was playing as an MG42 machine gunner. I was in a tower just mowing down some troops that were off in the distance. But I just wish that during that first game I played as the Americans. I wanted to play with an M1 Garand or a BAR really bad. Kind of like if you ever played like Brothers in Arms, it's basically the same kind of weapons in that. We were playing as Sergeant Baker, Matt Baker, and then you got I forgot his name. It was Sergeant Hartsock, but I forgot his first name. Red. No, they called him Red. That was his nickname, but he that was the sequel. That was Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood. That's when Hartsock loses his finger, and I think Boyd got blown up by a tank, or Doyle. It was Doyle. He was from the 82nd. He got blown up by the tank, basically just pink misted and just fucking no longer on this plane of existence in any way, shape, or form outside of a puddle on the ground. That's basically what happened to him. And the only thing that survived was his patch from his uniform. And dude, playing that when that came out, dude, that was on the original Xbox, and that was mind-breaking, dude. That's like picturing it now. It's not as detailed, but like you're watching it in real time as it happened, and it's like your imagination fills in the gaps. You know what I mean? So like it was more vivid than anything else at the time. Like for right now, the standard of graphics that we have today, it looks realistic now, but like 20 years, 30 years, maybe not even that long, like 5 years from now, maybe not even that, like a year from now, the graphics are like night and day difference. Some people say that the industry kind of plateaued. I think they never really made improvements. They did like little tweaks here or there, and they just say, yeah, it's $1,000 more. Yeah, all that development took that much time. So yeah, whatever your $500 graphics card costs, now quadruple that. That's what it costs now, just arbitrarily. I don't think they've really tested the boundaries of the graphical overhauls that they could do on cards and on PC. Sure, like everything's going to demand more power, and it's going to draw more power if you get like bigger and like have more systems in play, but as far as time can tell, the leaps and bounds in technology, I don't think they've really tried their hardest to get past like what they first implemented. Like I think we're still technically in the limitations of like an original Xbox One, or not Xbox One, but an original Xbox. Like, or even further back. Like they have not really tried that hard to reinvent the wheel here. Like cars still have 4 tires on them. That's how far we've gone. They said we're going to have flying cars by now. So I mean, technically we do if you consider an airplane a car, because it's got wheels on it. Some of them are like 18-wheelers. Like they're like flying semis basically. There's some big ass planes actually. Now I'm thinking about it. There's planes that carry planes. Like that's how insane it is. Yeah, those are some cool looking planes too. Those are like the kind of things that you would put like, well, the ones that we saw, they were used for like military use. So they had like a bunch of tanks on them and stuff. They were just hauling all types of stuff on the flight line, and it basically the fuselage opened up like a mouth, like kind of like picture Pac-Man, like how he goes womp 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 womp, and he just like eats the little balls or whatever. That little pie shape, just picture that at like a 90-degree. That's the cockpit and everything raised up, so it can compensate for um, the storage of all the big machinery that's going into it, and just have a place for like cargo to come in and out of it. Yeah, so that's a pretty big plane. Sorry, I just heard something. I'm wondering if that was the thunder or if that was the door. You guys hear that? Yeah, that's the rain. Give me a second. We'll be here. We're gonna just start the game, but we're gonna be AFK, okay? How do I go about this? Next. Okay, yeah. So that's the dogs outside. So yeah. I gotta go let the dogs in.
Luis, where are you?
Sorry, I screwed up. Come to my rescue, Prince Charming.
I'll show you charming, pal.
Come on. I'm in the ballroom past the courtyard. Don't be late to the dance.
Why'd that bitch
Can't
come
believe
running
that
at me
guy.
like that? I know I'm not that
If he's in
handsome.
trouble, we can't just leave him, right?
Yeah, actually, why is Leon all of a sudden hostile with Luis? We have our objective. I'm gonna pause it. We'll be right back, okay, guys? I'm sorry. All right, in case you guys were wondering what I was doing, Baxter has this bad habit about pulling my carpet out, and since I have my headphones on, I'm playing the game. I don't hear him doing it, and I don't see him doing it because it's behind the blind spot of the bed. So, I had to do that real quick. I had to fix the carpet, make sure it's not all bunched up because if it bunches up too much, I can't open the door. So, long story short, that's what I'm doing. Give me a couple more minutes, and I'll be out of here, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I am back. Uh, I am playing Resident Evil 4. You're welcome to lurk, Anthony. Welcome in. Oh, watch out, Bax. Oh, sorry for the long delay, everybody. We were hanging out with the dad in the living room and stuff. They got all over the news right now. Hulk Hogan passed away. I wasn't really much into wrestling, but I mean, obviously, you know, he uh, he had an impact on people's lives. So, everybody that's affected, hopefully you're going through it and you're healing properly and all that kind of stuff. I know grief is kind of weird for some people. Some people need to get through the hardest part before they, see the light at the end of the storm kind of deal. So, if you're going through it, hopefully it's easier, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Hopefully the grieving process isn't that much of a pain for you guys. And, um, you know, yeah, Ozzy died yesterday. Now it's Hulk Hogan. So, it makes you wonder who's next kind of deal. But, um, yeah, it seems like when it rains, it pours kind of deal. So I don't know. It seems like a really bad time for everybody in general. But loss is a hard thing to take sometimes. So I mean, I don't know, whatever kind words I can express to make the grieving period a little bit easier. I wish I had the vocabulary for it, but like I said before earlier in the video, I'm lost for words today. I don't have the words. But um, yeah, Hulk Hogan passed. Long story short, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But we were outside also, getting the dogs all wrangled up. We brought Penny in here. She's right there. And Baxter's back by the door. I have to pay attention to that a little bit. I don't have eyes behind my head, but if we can have a little bit more awareness of Baxter, he's been clawing at the rug behind me lately, so I don't necessarily hear it all the time. So when he does it, I need to be able to catch it in the act. Uh, he's not as sneaky as you would think. He's not as graceful. We have a train going by the house. I don't know if you guys heard that. I kind of do with the stream. Yeah, but that depends if people are watching. Not everybody pays attention or sees everything that happens. Or, when I have the game open, they can't see it if they're on their phones or something. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Well, technically, I guess you could say eyes in the back of my head, but yeah, still the stance, or I guess the point still stands. Like, not every time something happens, somebody's watching. So it's kind of like the scenario of like, if a tree falls in the wood, does it make any sound if no one's there to hear it kind of situation. Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that before, but yeah, we're on Resident Evil 4. I just finished chapter 8 and we're working on chapter 9 now. So, this is like a two-part episode. If you want to watch the rest of it, it's going to be on my YouTube channel as segment A. There's going to be two parts to segments to this part. So, it'll be a longer video. I don't know if I'm going to cut out all that time I was away because I was pretty much gone for at least 10 minutes. So, that's the portion of the video I may cut out, but at the same time, I didn't put an overlay on, so it's kind of like part of the video now. So we'll just let it ride for that amount of time, I guess. I'll probably put a chapter there so people can kind of click through it and figure out where the actual start of the video is. So if they want to skip that part, they can. But otherwise, it'll be in the entirety of the video. We'll see where we go with that. I have to do a little bit of thinking on that after the match or after the game, but little heads up for anybody that's listening or anybody that's watching the videos on YouTube and stuff. That's kind of the thought process to this. I do have to keep a watchful eye on Baxter. He has I don't know if I already said it. I know I've mentioned it, but not maybe gone through the entirety of it. Baxter's been clawing out the rug and pulling it towards him. So when he does that, I can't open my door and stuff, and also it's kind of ruining the carpet. So we gotta make sure that we're trying to pay attention to that when it happens. When you have dogs, you don't get anything nice. Everything's gonna get dirty or destroyed. So you just gotta learn to live with it, man. It's like life. You gotta have scars with life. Like you go through all your little like hardships or whatever. So you're not gonna come out of this thing unscathed, and that's what like having a house is with fucking 6 dogs in it. So there you go. But anyway, we're at 7 hours and 24 minutes. So if you guys wanted to, I could probably do the chapters that way. I can skip the time based on where I am in my playtime. So that way, if you guys just want the gameplay, you'll be able to skip right to the gameplay. I think that might be the play. I said play a lot, so we're gonna stop. Um, I don't know why I kept on saying it, but yeah, we're gonna move on now. We're gonna play the game that we've been anticipating for the entire day, and I know you guys are dying to get through the rest of this. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 31 minutes and 10 seconds, and then we've been recording. This is our second recording, mind you, 47 minutes and 33 seconds. Like that's I don't know how much video gameplay was going on there, but I know I was yapping a lot and not even here, so we will be skipping that part as well if you guys want to have a chapter, but we'll upload the whole video. But that's the point of the chapters. You guys skip that if you don't want to watch that and you just want to be in the video. Otherwise, if I get sponsorships or ads, they could just use that time to plug in their. Well, I would place it on the video so that way it's like any kind of idle time that's in the video, they could just put an ad there. But um, I would have to be the one that dictates where it goes and how long it is. That would be nice, but we're not quite there with our channel or even on YouTube. I don't have that kind of infrastructure to like plan that out for the show. It just kind of naturally happens. Like if the video's a long video, or whatever happens in life, things happen. Um, yeah, I think we have a lot of planning to do. If we want to make this like a more serious thing, we have to start taking it more seriously. And I really can't put the thought into that right now. There's just too many things going on in life that I think take priority. And you know, I'm not necessarily in a position where I'm in dire need. So like I'm doing okay for now. Part of life is suffering too. So if you have to suffer through some hardship to get through a tough time, then makes you a better person at the end. Then that's what you gotta do. Um, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm in the suffering page of this chapter, and it's a long chapter. It's been going on for a while, so we're uh we're gonna stop with that metaphor, that analogy as well, and get into this game that we've been taking ages to fucking play. I brought up the time and I just added 2 minutes to the time just by my rambling that I just did. So we're at 49 and 27, 28, 29 seconds of recording for this one. So this is going to be a really strange video, but it's going to be fun. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. In fact, I think you guys are going to love it, especially if you like random tangents. And it's kind of like you ever watch kids watch Coco Melon on like their tablets or whatever? It's like that's that's what it is for adults right now. Like you guys are just like enjoying me just like randomly talk about random crap, not getting to the point of anything, and then all of a sudden you look at the time and it's like 4 hours later. You're like, why am I still here? Like that's what kids are going through right now with those fucking shows. I think it's crazy that kids have phones at like 3 years old, dude. That's crazy. Like thinking about it, that's actually in fact crazy. I think my first phone wasn't even a smartphone, but it was like one of those flip phones. I got it when I was still in middle school or high school. I just began riding my bike to baseball practice, and by the time I had my independence to go anywhere, like that's when it was kind of important to have the means to talk. But that was like I didn't start riding my bike until I was at least in middle school or high school. I think maybe I don't know, dude. I'm trying to look back at the time of it because I'm trying to remember where I was in baseball because I was invested in baseball for my entire youth, I guess. And speaking of youth, we had like basketball too, so we had youth basketball. Played that for a while too. Never really got into football except for once, and quickly got out of it. I thought it was kind of stupid. I was good at it when I had to be, but like it was just not fun. And then I joined the Marine Corps, and then I learned what the true definition of not fun was. And that's well, it was fun, dude. I don't want to shit on the Marine Corps the entire time. It was brutal. I'll say that though. It was brutal. But I also don't really get into like huge detail too much, and I don't really know how to tell the story well. But um, the like I give like the little cliff notes of like my experience in the Marine Corps. It is cool that I have some videos of it too. There's a lot of like footage of like field ops I was on or like little tidbits because that's when Snapchat was huge. So like the longest video I think I have is like a 10-second clip because that's when you had like the video segmented off and when you're watching on Snapchat you only had 10 seconds to watch whatever the story was. That's when Snapchat was really big, and I really don't even know if I use Snapchat all that much. I got it when the app came out, and I have like a 16,000 Snap score right now, something like that. Barely, if anything like that. I hardly used it, but I wish I had more like photos of like the stuff that I was doing, stuff like when you're hanging out with the guys and stuff, and like the memories that you want to hold on to, like the good times, you know. Because if you have enough time to take a picture of something, things can't be that bad. Well, unless you're a wartime correspondent and you have a video camera while you're going through the trenches and fighting people like that. Yeah, that's a different story. That's like war journalism right there. Anyway, we're gonna switch tangents here. We're gonna get back to the game. We're at we're at 52 minutes, and I don't think I've played the game yet. So that's gonna be the second part of the video, guys. Clearly it's gonna be the second part of the video. Imagine we're just gonna say, all right, see you guys later. And that's it. Oh, that's crazy. All right, we're ready for chapter 9. Are you guys ready? There may be a sound warning, so get ready for it. I'll. Oh, actually, we're not ready. I need to get a cold beer. This one's been out a while, so we're gonna go get 2 cold beers, and we'll be right back, and then we'll get right into it. All right, we're black. Hey, Bex. All right, let's go. Let's do this. All right, sound warning in 3, 2, 1. All right, so
Spread out.
Okay.
Stick close.
Okay.
oh, dude, the portraits remind me. There's a puzzle that revolves around certain portraits and things. I don't remember exactly when or where it is, but that's gonna be. Ooh, we could play chess. I kind of wish we could play chess, actually. Dude, if you played co-op, it could be a mini game with your friend. It's like, hey, you see this chessboard over here? Let's play chess real quick. You know what I mean? Like, that would be so cool about this game if they had co-op like that. Oh, that food's been out a while. Damn, dude. This would be a fucking cool place to live, bro. Imagine this was your fucking living room. Or not even. This would be your bedroom. Your bedroom is the size of a whole castle. That was the annoying thing with Ashley.
Yeah, It's all right.
Got it.
She always like be panting, trying to keep up with you, and you're not even running. You're just walking around. All right. Anyway, chandeliers are a nice touch, though. Ooh, herbs. Somebody was growing that yellow herb on their windowsill. We're gonna smoke it up. Oh wait, we're just gonna combine it like this. That's way easier, way quicker too, in my opinion. All right. Can we craft any SMG ammo? No, I'm actually short 1 gunpowder. That would have been nice. What did I craft with gunpowder before? Shotgun ammo. I had shotgun ammo. Fuck, I fucked up. And also the rifle ammo. How much is that? 10. Okay, so I won't be crafting rifle ammo anytime soon. Alright, let's check the map. I think the door that I'm looking at, that backtracks, and it does. Actually, there's a point with Ashley, if we backtrack far enough, we'll be able to get into a room. I think it's over here. I'm trying to think. How do I adjust the floors? TG, okay. Lock drawer. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Square lock. We don't have that lock yet. Okay. There is a tram system for this map at some point, but I can't recall when it happens. But there's also... Alright, what do we have here? Pesetas that we left behind? Gap in the wall. So we have to backtrack to this point with Ashley, and I think we have to go back around the way that we came, essentially, to get there. It's not far, but it's farther than I'd like it to be. Until Dawn has a movie out on Netflix. I didn't know it was out yet, and I didn't know it was on Netflix, but I did hear they were making a movie. I heard it was bad. I heard bad reviews. A lot of people are saying that it's like a ripoff of other movies, and then also that if they wanted to do a rendition of it, they should have just done a one-to-one of the movie or the game. And you know, it's not basically a good adaptation, so people aren't liking it. I haven't seen it. I don't have Netflix. I gave that shit up when they charged $25 for me to have it for myself and not be able to share with my family, so I dropped that shit quick. The only time I ever bought it again was for the Jake versus Mike Tyson fight, or Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. And then dude, they fucking did Mike dirty, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they did him dirty. Not only did they have him fucking go out like that with his fight, they showed his ass and everything, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, pay the man some respect. You don't have fucking Jake's ass out there like that, too. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I guess you could say his ass is always out there when he's always showing face. Anytime he's doing anything, he looks like ass. So I guess you could say that, but... Damn, dude, that's so fucked up that they did Mike like that. That's his lasting legacy right there. I regret buying that just for the fight. I rebought a subscription for Netflix just for that, and I never regret something more in my life besides maybe playing The Last of Us Part 2. Like, I don't know, there's like some very few things I regret in my life more than just paying for the subscription for Netflix. But dude, it's so sad that they did that to Mike. He deserved more. It was a rigged match. Tyson took the money and ran. I don't think it was worth it, man. I don't think it was worth it. I don't know if you could sell your soul for that much, man. That was, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think it was rigged. I just think it should have been something different. Like, I don't know. I just find it so hard to believe that Jake Paul would call Mike Tyson out like that. Pull a man out of retirement like that just to fight him and then whoop his ass and then show his ass on TV like that. No. No, if anything, you should have him as your coach and pay him big money. That's what you should do. Instead, you make a mockery of him on television for the world to see. What a fucking travesty. Yeah, well, no, it doesn't matter if he's financially responsible or not. He should have just done it and gotten paid as a job to be Jake Paul's coach. Not done the fight, but been maybe even a sparring partner or something, you know? Sparring, like, i.e., like, not fucking full-on fighting and shit, and like not even well, I guess even in sparring, some things get out of hand, but I don't know. Definitely not what they did there. That was a disaster, bro. They did Mike Tyson so dirty. Anyway, I don't want to go down that tangent too far because like I'm deeply regretting repurchasing Netflix. Netflix is a fucking shame, and I'm maybe there's a reason why Until Dawn's there. Have you seen the movie? Is it any good? Is it worth the game? Because I played the game. I know you played it, and then I played it, and I didn't mind it. I think my version of the I don't think we've actually played together. Is it a co-op game? I don't remember if it is or not. I know the Dark Anthology games are, and I have those. If you ever wanted to play a game like that, it's a two-player game, I think. So if you needed to, I have a friend pass for those, so we would just play that way. We'll figure it out on one of your days off if you want to play, Anthony. I don't know if that sounds like a good plan or not. I watched the first couple minutes and lost internet. It isn't a co-op game. Okay, that's a shame. But would you be down for the Dark Anthology stuff if that was on the table? Maybe not today, but at some point. Interest? Okay, cool. All right, well, yeah, just let me know when you're available. Obviously not today though. I'm gonna do my Resident Evil stuff today, and then I'll probably call it for the day. But um, yeah, we'll plan for it for sure. Oh, I thought you said you were interested. Okay, but then you said interest twice. I gotcha. It was a double typo. Okay, so anyway, I got Dark Anthology. So if you're down for that, it is co-op, so we'd be able to do that. It's kind of similar to Until Dawn. I don't know if Quarry's like that too. Quarry came out around the same time that I bought the Anthology series, and or the Dark Anthology. So I don't know if the Quarry, because the Quarry is basically the same idea as Until Dawn, but it's like werewolves and stuff. And it has the actor that plays the guy from Eight-Legged Freaks, the guy that comes into town. He's like the son of the coal or the gold miner that owned the person that owned the gold mines that were over there. If you guys ever seen that old movie, it had like a I forgot the sheriff's name, but dude, she was Scarlett Johansson's mom. She was a smoke show, and then also Scarlett Johansson was in that movie too. Uh, yeah, it was a great film. Great film. There's a guy that plays as the fake Dr. Phil in a lot of films from like the Scary Movie franchise and stuff, like around that time area or time frame. He's in there too. There's a lot of good actors in that movie. It's an old one though. I forgot the name of certain actors, but long story short, the quarry, the guy that comes into town, he's the cop or the sheriff that's in the quarry, so, from what I've seen. And that one's based on werewolves. I've never played it though, so I don't know. I'm just talking from inexperience, I guess, or from what I've seen on videos. I might have to try it out. I haven't played it, so that actually would be a good idea if I can get it for a little price. Then I still have to get to play Silent Hill though, or Silent Hill 2 though. I don't know if they're. I'll tell you this: by the time I'm ready to play those games, whichever one is the cheapest is what I'm going to be playing. So I guess at this point forward, if those game companies are listening, compete for the lowest bid. All right, and I'll buy. Okay, but until I see prices are in a reasonable standard, I'm not pulling the trigger on anything. So you guys can keep trying to sell things for full price, but if the game's not getting played, you're gonna have to get somebody to play it. So I'll be the guy if you have the right price. Anyway, that's my little direct message to the guys that are making games these days. Lower your prices, and we'll talk. All right, that's my negotiating, guys. Were you talking about David Arquette? David Arquette. David Arquette. How do you spell Arquette? Ette. Yes, yes, yes. David Arquette. Yeah, he was also in the Scream movies, by the way. If you remember him from that, he was, I think, the deputy in the Scream 2. I think it was the Scream 2. And then when they did uh, the Scream scary movie parody, I think it was Scary Movie. I think Scary Movie 2 was the mansion, so it had to have been Scary Movie 3, where right, Scary Movie 3, or no, would it be Scary Movie 1? Because they did a parody of I Know What You Did Last Summer, and then they also made Doofy, or the character that plays David Arquette. They turned him into Doofy, the basically the killer at the end too. It was the first one. Okay. Yeah, but I know the second one is the mansion. I know that much. I just didn't know if it was the first one or the third one. Okay, so the first scary movie. I need to get those on Blu-ray. I need to do that as soon as possible. Actually, I need a whole like collection of the scary movies and the haunted movies or the haunted house movies as well. That needs to be a thing. But let's get back into the game. Dude, we've been playing for an hour and haven't played at all. I think 3 is the ring signs and 8 Mile. Yeah, it is. It is. 8 Mile one has Kevin Hart in it, and the bigger guy, he's actually lost a lot of weight. I think he said he's a diabetic though, or he may have done like a diabetes commercial or something. Um, I forgot the name of the guy, but he had dreads too. He was also in Malibu's Most Wanted. He's like the undercover cop, but not the tall one. He's the shorter one that uh, is like playing the role of like I guess the hype man for the guy that's in Straight Outta Compton, or not Straight Outta Compton. Malibu's Most Wanted. I was mispronouncing the names. The false kidnapper. Yeah, 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 yeah. 100%. Yes. And then they're faking it like that's their hood. That's like they know their way around. And then I think they had a family member. One of them had a family member that was close enough that they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go crash this party over here, and we're gonna act like we're part of the crew." And dude, the whole movie was great. I love that movie. I gotta watch it again. It's been a while. I just know he gets a lap dance from some fat ass dude. Oh man, um, those were good movies back then. That's when they really know how to put it on a show. And yeah, dude, movies are not the same. They're just I don't know, man. Just like with the Mike Tyson fight, the Jake Paul fight. It's like one of those things where it's like it's seeing what we have now. It's like, dude, this is ugly. This is not what I paid for. Like, this is not the show I want to watch. And that's the Mike Tyson fight right there, man. It's like, dude, like that is the worst way to go. I'm so disappointed with that fight. Still, I'm still thinking about it. I think Jake Paul fucked up by not making Mike Tyson his coach and just having that as their friendly relationship. Like they're still going to get mutual benefit from the situation, and could have been a better out for Mike. But I don't think anybody was looking out for Mike in that situation, and I don't think his family knew better. It is a shame. If I was his agent, I would be ashamed right now. If I was anybody responsible for any kind of public portrayal of Mike Tyson, I would be hanging my head in shame right now. And even if it's Mike's choice and he said he wanted to do it, everybody wants to say how he has all these TBIs and he has all these brain injuries. Like, like maybe he's not the one that makes the decision. Maybe have his wife do it or somebody that's his spouse. And if they're not doing their job to inform those people, then those agents need to be shamed because that is terrible. I can't believe what they did to Mike Tyson. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go down that rabbit hole. I am just so upset about Mike Tyson's situation, man. It's sad because he was in movies, he was in everything. He was in like the first couple Hangover movies, and then he started like becoming more of an actor in other films too. I don't know all the movies offhand, but those are the ones that were most memorable at the time. And that's how you're making money. It's like, I don't care if he can you know afford to sustain his lifestyle, but like don't do him dirty like that on TV, man. That was so disturbing to see on Netflix. And now it's just a meme. It's like now it's such a meme that it's like when Obama tells Michelle or Mike to come back to bed, and then it's like Michelle Obama standing over Obama with nothing but like it's like the backside of Mike Tyson, but with a Michelle Obama wig on. Like that's the meme now. Like that's what Jake Paul did to Mike Tyson. Like, can you guys see how bad that is? Like, it's funny as fuck, dude. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but like it's just so fucking tragic that the legacy of Mike Tyson is forever, you know, tarnished by that. And it was preventable. Just make Mike Tyson the coach. That's all I was saying. Like if you wanted to help the brother out, pay him what you would pay him for a fight with him as a coach. You know what I mean? Like and then guess what? You can even televise your sparring matches with him and make money there. It doesn't have to be a real fight, just a sparring match. And then anybody that sees it like get out of line, they're like, "Hey, the crowd is saying that's not fucking good ethical sparring. You're fucking an asshole piece of shit. We're gonna disbar you from the league." You know that there's actual consequences for fucking around with that shit. You know what I mean? So it would have been good, and it would have kept things tamed for Jake Paul not to go over the top and beat the fuck out of Mike, or also for Mike not to bite Tyson, or not to bite Jake Paul's ear off. Which honestly, I think some would say would probably be an improvement, but like, you know, we don't want that happening. We don't want another fucking situation that Mike's already been in to occur again. Although that would be one way to end your career. You started your career that way, you're gonna end it that way. That'd be crazy. Except you got the other ear this time. You got the one side and you got the other. That would be great. Well, it would be great, but it would be pure comedy. But like, dude, like, I'm still advocating for like the fact that I think that was bullshit. What happened? I keep hearing a beeping sound. Did you guys hear that? It's the second time I heard that. All right, let me know if you guys hear that again or if at all. I think I pulled a cable out somewhere, but nothing's down. Is my stream still going? You guys still here with me? It looks like I'm still up. Okay. I think we're good. Sorry, that beep is the second time I heard it, and I kind of panicked there for a little bit. I thought I'd drop my stream or something, because that would have been bad because I haven't saved this recording. But I guess some would say that would be a good thing since I haven't even played the game yet. I think I'm still in the room that the cutscene occurred in. We've been paused this entire time for about an hour and 13 minutes now, so I do apologize. This is where I would put a chapter on the YouTube video, and you guys would just effectively skip through that. That's what I should have done in hindsight, is I should have done that to begin with. I should have just been on stream, talked, yapped away, and then I started my recording whenever I was ready. But, you know, here we are. Learning is occurring, though it's not the painless and seamless way I would prefer it to be, but we're getting through it. It ain't pretty, but we're getting through it. There's a sex joke in there somewhere, but I don't want to go there. But let's get back in the game. I'm gonna unpause it and hopefully we can stay on track, guys. You guys gotta stop getting me distracted with these awesome conversations that we're having with ourselves. The point of this map being up right now is I'm trying to look at the quickest path back, because I need to get back to this room here with Ashley so I can backtrack and unlock other rooms, because I think there's a key available in that area as well, and also jewelry. I think there's a trophy or something to gather in there as well, and then we'll proceed on this way. I think we have to go back to the we have to go down to the maze that I was talking about earlier. This portion of the campaign's pretty cool. I think it's gonna be a long video, so sit tight, guys. It's gonna be a long one. So all the yapping I'm doing is just I'm getting it out of the way now, so we don't have to do it later on. So we're really making up for good time here. So yeah, we got this portion, then we have a sub portion, and that's the chapter's end there. So we still have a lot of building to get through, a lot of rooms, a lot of puzzles. So, you know, I'm not a speedrunner, so it's going to be a minute. So you got this much map real estate to play with before we're considering ending this chapter. Anyway, let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. We're backtracking with Ashley. I think I already said that. This section would be nice if I can go back to it and have the ability to play it as like a mini game where I'm shooting birds, the little crows and stuff. Oh, there's enemies here now. Nice. Oh, nope, I missed that one. Missed that one too. Somehow I hit that one, but I missed that one for sure. If I missed the other two, I missed that one 100%. Unless they have like the wind calculated and like you're shooting at a distance with pistol, like that strong wind would affect the pistol at this range, like a pistol caliber, because it's not a rifled round, and it's, well, it is technically rifled, but it's not a rifle round where it's built for aerodynamics and distance. It's actually just meant for stopping power and at close distance. Sure, it's going to go far, but it's going to lose a lot of its energy the farther it goes, faster than it would if it was a rifle cartridge being fired. That's why you have like rounds that are like the 45-70, which is basically like a 45 ACP, but in a rifle cartridge, rather than it being a small stouty cartridge like this one here. So you have the 45 ACP, and I'll grab a 9mm real quick so I can compare it. Yeah, we'll grab a 9mm real quick. So yeah, you got your hollow point, 45 ACP on my left. It would be your right side, and then you got the 9mm on your left, my right. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about, and then 45-70 is this guy's big brother, basically. To put that into perspective, comparing it from a 9mm to a 45. One's a hollow point though, so it's kind of not really relevant, but it's still important for perspective. Let me find an actual. Okay, so this is a standard full metal jacket. So got a little bit more distance on it, a little bit more height, but you know, I don't know if it's any heavier. I think the hollow point is actually the same mass, but just different shape for the projectile. So there you go. Little bit of gun knowledge, I guess, or bullet knowledge. I don't know. This is dumb man's definition here, so don't use me as an expert opinion on anything. But we do have our shotgun. Holy shit! Hold on, hang on. Yes. Okay. Not to interrupt myself there, but now we're ready to play. But yeah, don't use me as an expert on anything, dude. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy here. I still think Resident Evil 2 is better. I hear something like it's close to me. I was aiming for that shack over there, and I didn't have the ability to hit it, so I don't think we have any other extra targets to hit with this cannon. But these are naval cannons, basically. Like, I pulled up the map earlier. This is like a moat, but it's like a river that goes around the castle, or the protected, like, peninsula of the castle, and it's got all these cannons on the roofs of the, like, little outlets of the towers. Like, I think that's so cool. Like, the fact that that detail's here for, like, the playable map, I think it's awesome. And there's even more castle off-screen. I don't know if we can go there, but yeah, this castle portion of the game is pretty cool. I like the architecture they've done, or how they've made the buildings and everything that you play in. I think it's really interesting. They all serve like a practical use, and they're also very detailed. So I give credit for like huge like detail there with all the recent remasters and such. I don't know if the details were quite there on the originals. I didn't play the originals, but if the original is better than this, I'd like to know, because I'd probably be interested in playing that instead next time. Probably in my off time, that I can actually appreciate it. But anyway, we're gonna move on. This whole area, it's like, it's so cool to see how it actually was used for something else. And the fact that I can see the rest of the castle, that's so cool. I just wish I do have a rifle with me, hang on. I have the ACOG on it, so let's see, the 4x zoom. You wouldn't be able to zoom an ACOG like that. Is that her making that noise? Is that Ashley talking to me? Dude, I see somebody over there. I can't hit that person. Maybe I can. Let's see, we do have a... Bro, look at the cannon. The bore on that thing, dude. That's bigger than my whole torso. That's crazy, dude. We are backtracking, though, so that's kind of what we're trying to do here with Ashley. I'm not gonna get caught up on the whole like cannon thing, but dude, that's impressive. I really enjoy those small details, honestly. Like, they're not part of the game itself, but they're nice little things to notice when you're going through it. That's below us.
Break already.
Oh, I didn't actually finish the animation for the reload. So the shotgun blast didn't finish her off. Can I go past that or no?
Abandonar.
Oh, you missed. Oh, I can't shoot that gap? That's crazy. I'm literally walking in place in that gap. You're getting blasted, dude. Oh, your arm got taken off, dude. That's crazy. I still think Resident Evil 2 would have done a better job with the body horror, but at least there's something there. Dude, this is so cool. You ever seen Mulan? Where they're like lighting the castle walls, letting everybody know, hey, shit's hitting the fan. Everybody get alert. Everybody get awake. That's like the signal, lighting the torches and shit. Were these lit when we came through? We killed a bunch of people that had torches in their hands too. Like, those are details you like quickly overlook sometimes, but holy shit. I'll have to watch this video later to see if the lights were on, or the torches. That's actually pretty cool. How do we get in this room?
It's locked.
There's a ladder down there. Oh, you know what it is? There's a door that just opened downstairs. I have to open it from upstairs as well somehow. Hang on. I think I can shoot one of those locks. Like, it's like a counterweight. And it opens the lock. Oh, it closed this door actually. Hang on. I think that's the way we need to go though. Yeah. We'll have to come back to that one room that's locked. Well, she needs to get over here, for one. Ah, fuck it. Was that not open? No, it does not. Okay, we're gonna have to go back down then. Maybe it opens the other door now. Yeah. I don't know what that means. It better not be a slur. They're saying it over and over again. Cojones. It sounds like they're saying marine, but I don't think they are. Yeah, like right there, kind of sound like they were saying marine. That's Gloria a las Plagas or something. Oh shit, there is a box there. Did I already go through that? Yeah, otherwise it would show it there. There's a box right there with an item in it. I don't know if I grabbed it already though. I would imagine if I didn't, it would be on the map. I don't remember if I had to open anything here. I'd never checked this way, actually. Hold on. Yeah, we do. Alright, well, it's going to be this way then. This is one of those situations where you got to kind of wait for her to drop. You can't go too far. Because if she gets grabbed while you're nowhere near, like, there's a chance if she got grabbed, I might be able to swing up here real quick and stop it. But if you go too far, there's a good chance that there might be an enemy lurking behind that stops her, and then you have to go back. Okay, no, it's a good thing that I came here then. I didn't grab it. And there's a ladder here, so that's perfect. Shotgun's fun to use. I'm glad I saved it for a little bit, but we're gonna have to save some ammo. So our last 6 shots, we're gonna need more, so. Rifled ammo. Nice, dude. That's what Daddy's talking about right there. We needed more ammo here. That's great. That's a good feeling right there. A gun with ammo in it. There we go. Now we have to figure out the best route to get across here. Oh, I think I just backtracked a bunch. Hang on. We're retarded. Give me a second. Now we have access to go there quickly. We still have to come back again. We're still backtracking still. That's not the route. We need to go up high. Unless there's a... No, that's closed now. Yeah, we fucked up. We backtracked for that little crate, but it wasn't our final destination we were going for. Flip this switch here. I'm kind of hoping that other door, the one that was closed, is open now. Oh, no, but this one's closed. Shit. Alright. Well, then this is not the route. You're gonna hate me, Ashley, but we're going back up. It's like I just got down here. If you were playing co-op, you could just tell her to stay up there. This game needed to have co-op. If they're going to remaster it, bring the co-op with it. Like, make up co-op. Like, make it a thing. Bro, what the fuck? I'm stuck here now. Oh, now I'm not. I'm a dumbass. Watch, I'm going to be going the wrong way now. No, we're not. Okay, cool. Dude, this whole torso opened up there. Okay, now we're retarded. We're full on retard right now. No, that door's still not open. And actually, that's not even the way we want to go. I'm kind of hoping we opened up a path that we didn't have open before. Okay, it's a good thing we didn't go that way. Yeah, I don't know where we gotta go. Like, I know the direction, like my bearings I want to go to. I just don't know the room that I need to get to go that way. So we need to somehow find our way up. If I see a ladder that I have not been able to see yet, someone's going to be cranky. There's no way I overran past the ladder like a bunch of times. Right? Like, there's no way. Where did I just see that? There's a staircase. The fuck there is? What? There's a staircase on this floor? Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, based on the map, that's where that should be. I'm standing in the staircase. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter what floor you're on, it shows your icon. I wasn't paying attention to that. Alright, so... I'm wondering what floor we're on. This seems like the floor that we're on. This somehow connects all the way to that point, and I can just drop down. So I need to go up a couple floors based on what I'm seeing, because it looks like I'm on the second to last or second to bottom floor. I need to somehow get to this floor from that castle to get across here, and then I just drop down a floor through that ladder there, and then we're on track. So we need to backtrack. We need to go back to this point. The game's telling us anyway, so we're just going to go back this route. We're going to have to switch a lock or a door, so that way we have a way to get to that ladder. We need to get to that ladder. That's the goal. That ladder is the goal. We're backtracking, guys. I hope that there's a jump down here, but if there's not, I have to go find a switch. Or not drop down a switch. Yeah, we need to find a lever. Or we have to go... Oh, I don't know if there's a way around that. We need to actually get another door open here. I heard it open, but I don't know if it's the one I want. They don't really tell you which doors. I think it's the closer door that's closed now. Because the door that's further is open. Yeah, now this one's closed. Alright, well, is there a... How do I get over there? Let's figure out how to get over there. That door there. We basically... So the issue we had at the beginning is that we backtracked for that stupid trophy box that we really didn't need to get. And once we got it, then we couldn't really find our way back to where we needed to go. This one should be locked, but if I drop down here, I'll be able to get to the ladder. Now we're on the floor that we need to be, but we need to get that door open. Yeah. No, we need to go up a flight. Okay, we need to go back up a flight. That staircase looks... Oh, that better not be what I think it is. I think the staircase is out. And that ladder goes down to our floor. It doesn't go up. There is gunpowder on this floor back here. We are coming back through here, so we'll get that gunpowder on the way back. God damn, this is the longest episode ever. I'm glad that I stopped the recording for the other one, so we have 2 parts here, guys. I'm so glad we did that. We'll proceed on. See if we can get through this. Wait, we just came from here. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. We gotta go up still. That ladder was not going up on the map, I'll tell you that right now. I looked at the map and it was going down to the flight under. This is the way we needed to go. But that's not what was shown. Now we'll have a direct route. We won't be fucking around with that anymore. Oh, I think if I go up here I can get ammo. Sounds like you're saying Marine in like an accent. There was a bobblehead statue up here, like a collectible, on one of the ledges, so just keep an eye out for that. Right here would be the bobblehead. The legs are left because I already collected it. You could use your knife or to shoot it with your gun. I would use a knife if you don't want to use the ammo. But there's also other things here. I imagine maybe some ammo, whatever's in your crates that you get here. Ooh, an emerald. We'll take that. And we can't craft any more health, but we'll save that for when we get a green or something. We can craft some machine gun ammo. Do we do that, or do we wait? I think, because what do we get? We could get, for 4 more gunpowder, we can get some more rifle ammo. I think I'd rather have rifle ammo and just find the submachine gun ammo naturally. I think that's the play. Alright, sweet. We have some ammo though, so I'm not hurting for ammo. Just clear up some space in the inventory real quick. But this little detour here, you don't have to go up here. It's kind of optional, but just if you go up here, there's gonna be ammo. Oh my god, dude, you're fucking kidding me. Like 25 feet down, you're gonna. Oh, hello, Ashley. Like 25 feet down, you're gonna jump off, not use the ladder. What about your knees? Don't you care about your joints? Don't you care about living, dude? Like, what the fuck? No wonder Leon looks like he aged so badly. He's so mad and angry, dude. Because he's in pain all the time. He's like, my fucking knees hurt. I don't have time for your bullshit. That's the facial expression he has. That's it right there. Why does he do it to himself? Why? Why, Leon? Why are you doing this to yourself? It's like, you ever heard the expression like, stop hitting yourself, and then like you take someone's hand, you just punch them with their own hand? It's like, that's what's going on. That's what's going on exactly with Leon right now. Alright, I think I back... Nope, we're going the right way. This backtrack is insane, but we have to do it, otherwise... Oh, you know what? We didn't have to do it that way. Holy fuck. We have such a way to go. Because, you know what the funny thing is? We're doing this, but when we go through the campaign further, there's a sequence where we can use a tram system to get around. And, you know, if you don't know that ahead of time, you're doing what I'm doing. You're backtracking for a long-ass time. So, and we're going here, and we're going back around the way that we came. keep in mind, we're at an hour and 40 minutes into this video, and we've made it like an eighth of the way through the chapter here, if that. But we'll make it easy for ourselves. If we can craft or buy ammo or anything
I've
like
got
that.
some new items in stock. Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
I don't need to level up that. Maybe the durability
A well-tuned
for it.
weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
Oh, I see what he means by new stuff. I have more levels to unlock, so I can further upgrade my tools, my knives and stuff. That's interesting. Okay. I like that, I guess. Oh, we need to get that, though. More space for the storage.
You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee it.
We'll be...
Your
selling-
valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
Well, who said we're dying, dude? This trader, he's like talking shit while he's trying to get me to buy stuff. Let's see. Maybe we start combining things. I don't know. I kind of want to hold off. All the stuff that has like an inlay, I kind of want to wait. I want to wait to like do any upgrades for those. I don't want to waste any of my emeralds or jewels on nothing.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
Pro tip.
What you see is what I've got.
Pro tip, never buy the rocket launcher unless you can get it for free. Don't do it. I paid $6,400 or $64,000 for it. It's a one-time use. You can't refill the ammo for it. Like, it'd be one thing if you could craft the ammo for it, if there's a recipe for RPG ammo. There's not. And it's like such a waste because it's like the one weapon that you're like, oh yeah, that's gonna be the one. I fired it into a group of enemies. It killed possibly one, and then there were like 6 or 7 in close proximity to it. They didn't get affected at all. Like nobody got killed or anything. It was a one instant kill, probable damage, maybe 4 others. But I still, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not worth it. Don't waste your pesetas on that. Pesetas are the currency in the game, I think.
Time is money, mate.
Let's repurchase. I don't want to repurchase. Let's see what we can get here. Oh, this, I think if you...
We like our herbs, we do.
If you buy this...
Heal a man, kill a man.
Do this
They
guy.
do it all.
This trader needs to shut the fuck up. This chalice, if you buy this, I think it's another one of those things you can put inlays on, just like the elegant mask. I don't know if you need to purchase it. I think you get one through the game by itself, because I know I think I've got a couple of those elegant masks. No, elegant bangles, okay. But you can get those, sell them for money if you need them, because otherwise your little pink ruby things don't go for anything.
My back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
And there's still 4 more things to buy that haven't been unlocked yet. I'm kind of torn. I kind of feel like getting the old Matilda, because I do have a stock that I could put on it and make it a 3-burst and be better. It'll almost be better than the TMP. Because the TMP, well, no, I don't know. The TMP's got like 40 bullets in the magazine. Yeah, I'm torn. I don't know. Maybe we'll just wait. But these are the options. I gotta get some more funds before I consider buying the space expansion for the
A
item
well-tuned
box.
weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
I could say fuck it, meet them in the middle, and just repair my armor,
Crossing your T's, dotting your I's. Pleasant travel.
which is what we're doing. Absolutely. All right, let's go. That was a whole process, dude. I want to make sure I made a good decision there. Now we're closer to where we need to be. But what I was saying before, this whole portion, this whole area should be a co-op campaign once you meet Ada. There are rats here. Where'd the rat go? The rat was eating that body there. We gotta exterminate it. Just like the crows. Dude, did the rat go up your leg or something there, Ashley? Where's it at? Where's it hiding? Oh, there it is. That's a big ass rat. It's like a house pet right there, like a cat. That's how big that rat is. Oh, there he is. No, he's gonna bite you. Look out. Dude, those are big ass rats. I love that he said move to Ashley, because I don't think she was going to move unless he said something. That was a cool little boss fight kind of thing. I got one shot left to my shotgun. I probably should have stuck with the pistol still, but I felt like the shotgun was going to have a quicker damage output, so I wanted to stay with that. These guys, that one might come back alive too. I got to keep an eye on that guy. But we're not quite where we need to be. In fact, I wouldn't doubt it if that one came alive on our way back. Because we have to come back this route again. This is not the first or last time, or even the second time we were coming through this area.
There you go.
Oh, she was looking at it, wasn't she? Yeah, she was looking at the flash. This little thing here is where we need to go. This is the whole point. This is why we're here. We have to jump up for Ashley.
It's locked.
She has to unlock the door for us on the other side. That was the whole thing. That was the whole point of this whole process. We're finally here, guys. Hour and 48:57 into this game, and we're finally here.
Good work.
Ooh, more shotgun shells.
Whoa.
Depraved idol. You sell these to the trader. Oh, that reminded me of the book from RPD, the crystal book that unlocks the scepter that you can use to open the box that gets the shield badge, so you can get the Magnum revolver, or not the Magnum revolver, but the Lightning Hawk. That's what this book reminds me of. The prop itself, I guess. Ooh, got some small resources there. We'll craft some ammo, I think. No, actually. We'll hold off. We'll hold off. I was gonna say I could craft some shotgun ammo if I need to, but that's a lot of ammo. Or a lot of gunpowder going to waste. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. We are gonna craft some meds here. And we'll wait for some red. Alright, we're ready, I think. Now, I think when we go back through this... I think when we go back through, it's gonna be pretty smooth sailing to this point. There is a tram system back here, I believe. Or at some point I need to get a lock for that. There's a room over here where the trader is. I think there's a tram system that takes place over this direction. That'll get you back to this room here where the trader is. And then you can come back here, grab those items, and then come back and then do whatever you need to do in the castle. If memory serves me right, that's the room I'm looking for later on. Or no, it's actually right here. This is the room. The tram's to this room, and then you can just backtrack a little bit more to grab those. And then tram back just to get to the other side of the castle. But that's further up ahead. In fact, you're going to want to do that because you're going to want to come back for this chest as well. But outside of that, there's not really a whole lot left to backtrack for. Although, now we have to go that route that we just came from. Right here. We have to go all the way around. Back again. So, it continues. Just checking real quick to see if I'm missing anything in here. No. Alright. Anything in here? No. Okay. Now the long run back. You better not move, buddy. These structures are so cool to walk around in. Like the amounts of wealth it would have taken to build something like this, the amounts of manpower and like time investment to build something like this is just baffling. And it's like, this is all like a single person's castle basically. All the things that are in here belong to one person.
Ooh, you have the stench of battle on you, mate.
Yeah, this guy's always talking shit, dude. I'm telling you. This fucking dude, every time I see him, he's talking shit. But she said something about selling the thing I found. I'm glad she did, because now I can afford that case that I wanted.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
And since I can't do any of
Ruby's
the...
all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
This guy needs to shut up for a sec. The stuff that requires inlays, I'm not going to sell right just this second. I don't know if these are part of the inlay process, but I don't want to sell too many of these as well. I know they're worth a little bit of money, but I want to hold on to those. Hopefully this is enough to get the container. Thankfully, Ashley said something, and I was listening to her this time.
A deal well struck.
So it's incredibly useful that we backtracked the way we did, actually. And we're 3,000 short. We're going to have to sell one of these. Luckily, we have
Not
8 of them.
Bad.
I normally wouldn't have wanted to do that, but
pretty
kind of needed
big.
that in the moment.
Enough to get the job done, surely.
Alright, I think he just complimented me this time, so we'll let all the other
We like
indiscretions
our
be
herbs,
bygones.
we do. Heal a man, kill a man, they do it all. Wield him. Don't
Alright.
get yourself.
Let's see the container size. Okay, it just adds another row of 8. Okay, that's not incredibly great, but can be useful in a stitch when we need it. Be nice if I can take it the other direction, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? Just so I can have a rifle stacked this way. But it is okay. I don't necessarily have to put a rifle that direction. I just, aesthetically, it would be nice to have all my guns facing that direction, so it's easier to, I don't know, like grab one and go. But
Killed now.
it is okay, I guess. There was a crow closer I didn't hear. There was one flying away. Oh, there he is. I don't see him anymore, but I didn't see the impact. He went... So the issue with this game is he shot, and then by default, he automatically just reloads. Unless, let me see if I... I'm going to waste a round real quick. Let me see what I can shoot into. Oh, bro. That's the river I was talking about. Let's see if I can put a better scope on this. A modern scope. Looks like shit. That's a little disappointing, but I guess it is what it is. I guess they don't expect everybody to be like looking around like I am. There's even a square out there, a rectangle. That's, yeah. Not a fan of that. Anyway, we're gonna pop around. I'm gonna hold the trigger to see if it manually reloads the bolt. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's a shame. That's a shame. I would have liked to have taken that shot, and instead of instantly reloading, I wanted to see where my shot landed. I wanted to see if I could actually hit that bird. I don't know if I hit it or not. The crow that was flying away. When I pulled the trigger, it was in the reticle, but travel time for the bullet may have actually come to a factor there, especially looking at all the wind. Like, if this was real life, that bullet, that's not gonna land where you want it. Look how strong this wind is. Like, that's crazy. And that's actually kind of stupid. You have that much of a flag hanging over an open flame like that. That's asking for it, man. Because imagine when the wind dies down, the flag just rests where the flame is, and then just catches on fire. Then you don't have a flag anymore, or a building. That one wasn't thought through. Whoever put that fire pit there wasn't using their noodle. Everywhere I look, there's a flag next to a fire pit. That one's not as long. That one's a little... Yeah, that's not as prone. Unless the flames rise up higher, then you never know. But yeah, this is a straight shot back for the most part, so that's at least a plus. Why? He's like, fuck using ladders. I'm gonna drop down and break my knees. What a dumbass. No. No, don't make her do it. Don't make her do it, you dumbass. Oh my god, dude. No. Leon, you're a piece of shit. Dude, I swear to God, he ran up and just said, fuck this fucking ladder and kicked the shit out of it. I have this thing about how he, like, Superman drops down, like, really tall or really far drop downs, like right now. No consideration for his joints or back or anything. Like, he's just full sending it. I hate that. I do. I really hate that. That's not something you would do if you're like a special agent, unless you're like a special agent. That's the only time you would ever do that, is if you're fucking retarded or don't care about yourself. Like, why would you do that? Alright, we need a key for that. But we're on track now to finish the chapter, guys. Finally. Finally there, guys. Alright, this area is really dark. I kind of wish I had a flashlight, I'll be honest. I know I'm wearing sunglasses, but I know it's also dark in this area. Alright, well, we've not been in this area for a minute, so see what's changed. Oh my god, dude. That was all a backtrack. All of it. Oh my god, dude. Now we're in the maze, dude. That entire encounter was a backtrack. Alright, well... I'm not a speedrunner, guys, and that's why. Oh, we got that velvet blueback that we spent. Alright, we have to be careful around here. There's 3 areas we have to go interact with, and it opens the gate. And we have to go through there. That's the main goal, is to get that gate open. But there's areas that we have to go to. Enemies can come through the shrubbery here. Let me get that weapon equipped real quick. We'll do 5. We have an SMG equipped, or on us with ammo now, so that should be okay. Let's see what's over here. I think there's an item up here. No, it's a lever. Okay, this is what we need. We need to find levers for the scrolls that are on the gate there. And it'll drop down there as well. It's a flag for...
Hey, look! The flag's been lowered.
Yes, I see that. We have to find other flags so that we know where to go. At least we know that's a switch over there, so we have to find a way over there. I'm not seeing the other one from here. But I at least see one, so that's where we're going next, after I grab this box. and check over here. And over here. We did see the flag, so we'll make our way there. Or not the flag, but the switch. Oh, I tried to slash at the snake, but I didn't get it. We'll shoot with SMG, we got plenty. Take the snake too. That's money. Ooh, shotgun ammo. I saw shotgun ammo, we're taking it. Let's go. We have a fully loaded shotgun once again. That's good to hear. Good to see. We're gonna need it. That's a wolf dog thing.
With me!
Okay.
We're gonna make sure she doesn't get attacked.
You okay?
Yeah, no sweat.
The dogs are kind of creeping around. They're not really growling very loudly, so you may not be able to hear them right away. But they are present. They are a threat. We already killed one, but there's gonna be more. Yep, there's another one. It's behind us. There's two. I think there's two. Alright. I don't know how much health I lost, but that was not a preferred outcome, obviously.
Keep your dogs on a leash, people.
Oh, I missed. He went to the bushes. We'll get him later. Oh, they left food in there and everything for these guys. They cared. Oh my god, they're jumping over the gate. Was not expecting that. That guy got up there high. So like a 9-foot gate. Well, we already talked about this. We don't really know how tall Leon is. I'm assuming he's a tall guy, but he could be like a 4-foot tall guy on a like the physique or the Vi style of like somebody that's 6 foot tall, and like everybody he meets is a midget too. Like you think the Tyrant was a tall guy, but they're probably only like 5 foot tall or some shit like that. You know, we never really know. How tall do you guys think Leon is? And all the other characters in the game. Because these doorways, like, I don't know, they doesn't seem like you can figure out an accurate measure of how large something is. Unless you're using the weapons as a measure. I think as long as it's based on the real thing, and it's actually like a 1-to-1, then you could say, okay, that's like Springfield 1903. I know how long that rifle is. It's probably about 4 feet long. You know, and then if it has a bayonet, it's even longer. That's like your only way to tell, but then you kind of lose it in the accuracy when the game doesn't call it exactly what it is, so it could be anything. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. Yeah, we're at that spot that we originally saw. I just want to make sure that we kill this guy here. There's still another one, I think. We'll unlock this new path for us. Yeah, there's at least one more. This will be lever number 2. I just saw him too. No, he's right there by the door. I thought she was gonna open it. That actually kind of startled me for a second. I thought she was gonna go and get attacked. All right, let's see. Yeah, we have to get to that staircase, come back around, and then get that one, I think. And then it'll open up the staircase here, and then we go through. I think that's what we have to do. I might be wrong. It's been a while since I played. There were crates over here, so we're gonna grab them real quick. Maybe not this way, but this is how we get back to the main area.
Give me space!
Hang on.
Come on.
Okay.
There's another one coming up behind.
Keep going.
Wasted my rifle round. I quick scrolled. I didn't have a chance to pull up my shotgun. That's what I wanted.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Am I? No, I'm not. I'm not okay. I'm just saying that to look at, like, really studly in front of Ashley. No, I'm actually hurting. We need to use a first aid. Alright, Leon. Nobody needs to be a show-off here, alright? Let's see. What ammo do we need? I don't have as much rifle ammo as I would like. I'm thinking I might craft rifle ammo. Because I literally have one bullet left in it. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll actually wait on that. Oh, there's another one coming up from behind. What does he have? Rifle ammo? Oh, handgun. I would have been so upset if I crafted rifle ammo, and then the first thing I killed gives me rifle ammo. Oh. I see.
Here, hold this down.
Hey.
Yeah, we have to pull that switch real quick. We gotta be fast, because she's vulnerable while we're gone.
Be careful.
This is the last one. We could ditch her and leave her behind. We just go straight for the door right now. It is open.
Now we can finally get out of this maze.
I think there's like a collectible somewhere near here. Stuff.
Ashley, run!
No, don't run. Come back. I would have rather she stay where she was, so I could just go back, and then we could link up and go back this way, because it opens up this way.
No!
Look away!
Put me down!
Hold on, I'll take care of him.
Dude, I just John Wick the fuck out of those guys. I just John Wick the
You
fuck
okay?
out of those guys, dude. I'm not kidding.
I'm fine.
I locked in real tight on that one. That was pretty clean. All right, so there's still more dogs, but we don't need to go that way anymore. Well, hopefully not. Let's.
Nice shot.
They come through the hedgerows, so I gotta be careful. I guess SMG's a good one for now. Oh shit! It's a good thing that she got down. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing that she ducked. Because that's one of those scenarios where it didn't matter what was in front of me. If I didn't start shooting it then and there, it was going to get on top of us and kill us. Okay, so we're not going this way, but this is your last chance for now to get a trader usage in. Because I think we used the trader back this way. Do we have any need to go to the trader now? He doesn't sell ammo directly. That's the thing that sucks about it. He'll sell, like, large items or large resources, but that's it. He doesn't have a recipe for small items or small resources, I should say. I could sell a snake, but I really don't have anything to buy anything yet. I have 6,500 pesetas, so I might as well just go back on. This is where we gotta go to get out of here. We opened all three of the little switches now, so we can go through the gate. There is another dog down there. I kind of want to kill it. I think there's also an area that's open to us now that wasn't open before. I think. I might be wrong, but we're doing a little bit of backtracking. But I know roughly where I need to go, so we'll just go there now. Oh, we were already here. Never mind. Okay, so we already did that. Okay. And then this goes back around. And we should be able to get out of here. Sweet. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, that should be the first part. We're not at the chapter's end yet, but damn, look at this room. Holy shit.
Ballroom must be this way.
Yeah, you think? Damn, dude. Yeah, ballroom. This fucking baller that owns this fucking castle, dude. Jesus Christ. Alright, so this is where the tram would be. In this room here, and it would take you back to this area here, I believe. We may end up going there before we move on. I know we have to look for emblems at some point here, so we may have to keep an eye out.
Look, there's a statue up there.
Yeah, there's a statue everywhere. Shotgun shells, we'll take that. Yeah, I'm just looking for blue emblems, just in case this door's locked. Okay.
Won't open.
Oh, yes, I remember now. We actually lose Ashley here soon. Yeah, blue emblem. Throughout all the rooms that we're going through, there's going to be, like, the possibility of a blue emblem being somewhere, so we do got to keep an eye out for things.
No good.
Oh, they placed a trap for me.
We're sandwiched, all right.
Que los muertos
Que no escapen.
That got everybody a little bit. Oh my god, that thing's head just exploded next to me. stop him here. I gotta take him out. He's gonna be a threat. He's dodging me. We gotta get up there somehow.
Leon! He's back!
Low on ammo. That definitely would have shot Ashley if I did that in real life. Her ass would have gotten some of that lit too. Where's he at? I hit him all 4 times, just it wasn't enough to damage him, enough to kill him. What do we got here? Shotgun? Let's load the shotty and see what it does from here. Got him.
Shit!
Oh, he hit her. There's 2 of them. If they wanted to, they could just beat her to death. Since they have shields, I don't think they can pick her up. I need ammo.
Drop the girl.
I say I need ammo and I waste all my ammo. That's crazy.
Ashley!
We gotta craft something. That's not good. I am wasting all my ammo. Ooh, I can do anything I want, actually. Hold on. How many gunpowders do I have? That's the real limiter right now. We got 29 gunpowder. I got 12 for shotgun, which would be fun. Okay, we'll do rifle and shotgun. And pistol. We'll do. Oh, we can't. We'll do SMG then. Fine. Fuck it. I should have done flashbang, but I'm retarded. But it's fine. We'll have some fun here. I think retards have the best lives. They have the most fun. Nothing really gets them down, unless they're down. Brother. Imagine this is like real life shit, dude. You gotta fight an enclave like this. I think the rifle has penetration. I might be able to snipe him through the shield. Damn, I'm trying to line up like a 6 triple kill, but I think I'm just gonna go for the clear. Come on, boys, line up. Let me reload, and then you guys can line up for a shot. Send me a bullet. No, that's not how I'm gonna save a bullet. The bullet was wasted because I had to shoot a guy to stun him, but we got a kill shot with 1 bullet, so that's a plus, I guess. That was pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I didn't go for the committed save there. I just kept people away from grabbing her, because that's what I have to worry about. Like, if they grab her, then I have to chase. And I'd rather just deal with the enemies in front. So I just focus on the threat. We have a hand grenade now, and that's nice. We need one of those. We ran out of all of ours. Small ammo or small resources. That's cool, too. There was one blue gem in here. Not gem, but emblem. There may be others. I don't remember the last time I did this, but I think they also show up on the map, so if I ever forget, it's there. Now this will raise that bridge again. I'll go back around, and that door that was locked before I can unlock it now and go through and grab that. Dude, this building is so fucking cool. Not as cool as RPD. I think the vibe for RPD was more horror-centric, but this is definitely like big baller, like awesome castle kind of shit right here, but I don't know. Just I prefer RPD. RPD is my fucking place to be. Rifle ammo, shotgun ammo. Ooh, more heavy hand grenade. Okay, we don't have those yet. And the goat head. I think the heavy... Okay, more powerful hand grenade that explodes with greater power. Alright. Whatever that means. We have one. We also have an extra herb. Let's see what we can load. Still got some SMG ammo to load up too. Alright, I think we're good. Just had to open it up.
He's coming.
That guy just tanked, bro. The definition of a tank. Holy hell, dude. We do have to keep an eye out for those, what do you call it? The, emblems. So you guys see them out in the open, call them out. Otherwise, we'll wait until we check the map, I guess. That'll be like a last resort. We've gotten 2 of them so far. Still gotta get 2 more heads. Yeah, this is your little hint over here
There's
to
a
let you
symbol
know.
on the wall.
And this is to let you know that you gotta look for those emblems. I don't think they show up on your map until you get the contract for it. Yeah, so if you don't have the contract for it, they won't show up on the map, but if I grab the contract, I think that'll show on the map. Grand Hall and the library, so that's where you're looking for, and there's... Oh, those are rats. That's different. Okay, so we're looking for the emblem one, though. We haven't gotten that one yet, so... Yeah, we gotta look for another contract, but that was, what, the main... No. Grand Hall and library. I don't think I've seen any rats in the Grand Hall. Have we seen a well, have we been in the library yet? Is there a rat in here somewhere? No. Oh, but there is a blue emblem, I think, back here somewhere. Maybe not. Oh, there is. Yes. Okay, cool. My memory isn't as bad as it used to be, I guess. I remember things. It's a good thing I backtracked. There's ammo here. Alright, so we're halfway there with the emblems. Still haven't seen any rats yet, so keep an eye out for that. We did that door on this side of the second floor of the Grand Hall. Is there a door over here on this side? Yes, there is. Okay, we'll do this one now, and then we'll do the ground floor last. Dude, like...
Hey, Leon, there's some armor. Bet you could use it like a bulletproof vest.
Little old-fashioned for my taste.
Too bad. I think you'd look pretty dashing.
Alright, Ashley wants the D. Alright. Alright, lock in, boys. Lock in. We got a key. Do we backtrack now? Save ourselves the trouble later to open that? Because that means we have to go all the way back to the castle. The castle wall. Through the maze. It would be a straight shot, though. Yeah, we'll do that now. We do have a key. We're doing it now. We're committing. We'll come back. It'll be quick. As quick can be, I guess. There was also gunpowder back that way, so we might grab that too. This is why it's nice to clear out areas behind you so you don't have to deal with shit on the way back. Possibly another dog off to my left. Not too far. At the beginning of this chapter, this is the area that Ashley was in. That we got separated. It's been a long playthrough so far. Holy shit. Well, no, actually, what chapter are we on? Chapter 9. So that was chapter 8. I think. I'll watch it back later. I'm not really too sure. But we're going back for this box that requires a key. And then we're going to head back to the most forward point. Want to say it's this one? Yeah, so it's behind all this. If you see the ladder, just go behind it. Should be, yep, an ornate beetle. Just what I thought. Alright. Going right back. That's all we needed. We're just going back for that. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. How far back is the gunpowder for us? It's just one tower back, but it's up a ladder. How bad do I need gunpowder? It's not worth the backtrack. It's not. We're not getting the gunpowder. I don't need it that bad. And that's my famous last words right there. Now we're just basically retracing our steps back. There is a typewriter there, so if there's a gun I want to stow, maybe now would be the time. I wish I didn't load this bolt action, but we do got the room for it. Technically, we could have room for all of our weapons. But then it leaves us 2 spaces for anything else that we find. Maybe we put the stock away. And then we'll equip this to that when we need it. We'll just have the scope floating. We're not going to use the ACOG anymore. So we'll have 10 slots open for things. That's fine, I guess. What else? Yeah, I think that's a loadout for now. It's not a smart loadout, but it's good for now, I guess. When I run out of ammo for the bolt action, I'll switch to the carbine. Keep doing that. I actually could do that. We could go to the trader right now. No, there's a trader inside. Never mind. I forgot, there is a trader inside. We just haven't gone there yet. We'll go there right now.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye.
This should be the contract for the emblems. Yeah, the blue medallions. Now they'll show up on the map. Yeah, map updated in the corner, so now you can actually hunt these down without really trying. So there is actually, in fact, one more in the Grand Hall, and then the other ones are in the areas I haven't explored yet. So that's kind of what I expected. Not too shaken by that. Upgrades. Okay, there should be a shooting gallery through this elevator, as well as a trip to the, oh, this is the room. This will take us to the transit. And then this is a puzzle that we don't have yet. Or the, we don't have the access to it yet.
Hello, stranger.
I'm tempted to go try the shooting gallery briefly. So we'll go down here real quick. We'll do it one time. We'll do one shooting gallery situation, and then we'll be done with it. If you max these out, they give you different charms for your briefcases, which benefit you later on.
I've prepared a new game for you. I think you'll like this one.
But I generally can't be bothered to do these. Alright.
Use a submachine gun if you want to make quick work of the targets. If you can live with the lack of precision, that is.
Oh, so they do that. Your previous shooting gallery, you may not be in the same location, but you'll be able to backtrack and do the ones that you didn't complete 100%. Like, that was my first and only one that I did, was the pistol one. I didn't get S rank for it, so then I just said fuck it and moved on. Yeah, some of these I think I'm just gonna attempt one time and be done with it. I think I'll do the rifle one now, and that'll be the end of it.
3, 2, 1, begin!
High score, here we go. What? Sweet.
Reload!
You know what? I think one of these scenarios, I can't see it, but if I shoot through the barrel, it has one of those, what do you call it? It's this skull thing,
Incredible.
and it penetrates through the... I'm pretty sure I missed one of them already.
Good.
So we're not going to get 100%, I don't think.
Brilliant.
Oh, that one was
That's your
fast.
lot.
So I missed that one. Yeah, so I had to shoot through some of those barrels. That's what it was. I didn't get all those, and I missed the last pirate. So we're missing some little tokens for that, but we still somehow got the S rank for that, I guess. But
I can't believe it.
We didn't get 100%.
Superb job.
we're looking for 100% on those to get the most
You
out of
really
it.
are a pro, aren't you?
Alright, she really wants it, guys. Alright, then I don't know if there's a specific order. I think it's based on how many gold tokens you have. It gives like an outcome of like the chance of getting a certain item. Maybe the pattern in which you put the tokens matters for like certain benefits or certain charms, but I know that you get highest tier if you have 3 of these that you place in. The silver ones aren't really that valuable. Or they give you like uncommon or common. 40% off resources. Yeah, that kind of sucks actually. That charm's kind of garbage. I might put it on just for the sake of having 3 charms on, but yeah, I don't have enough to get another one. It requires 3 tokens, and depending on how well you do in those shooting ranges, you'll get more tokens. That's why you want to try to perform and get 100%, because you'll get the most that you could possibly get for that little bout. Okay, so this food does not look as spoiled as all the other food. We had food that we came across when we met Ashley, and all the food was rotten and moldy. This is actually looks like something you can eat right now. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but that's not fresh. The rest of this must have been from McDonald's or something. Like, whatever that is, that looks like chicken nuggets or something with french fries. Maybe shrimp. You got a pizza over there. Maybe potato of some sort. What is this? What is that? I don't know what that is. This is like obviously like a steak or something. Some kind of meat. But whatever that is, it's rotten. I think that's like maybe a hot dog. Those are oranges, and then let's see, what is this? whatever that is. I've never seen an orange with a inner peel like that. I mean, probably some good wine there, or champagne. The ice is still there, so, I mean, it's gotta be recent, right? The ice would have melted, if it's room temperature at least, like, unless it's freezing cold in here. Yeah, that ice is not staying in solid form for long, or that water. Yeah, this room's pretty cool, though. But we won't be coming back here. I'm not really big on doing the shooting galleries. I do it once in a while, but probably when I'm bored, I'll do it again.
Look, something's bound to catch your eye.
Now, this door takes me to that main area, but this door will take me to the tram. We're gonna go to the tram real quick. Let me just look around here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Actually, is there a reason to go back this way? Yeah.
You don't get car sick
There
or
is,
anything,
actually.
do you?
You're
We'll
about to find out.
unlock the doorway that has access to this on the other side of the castle, but then hopefully
Hey,
there's like
this is
something in
it.
that room as well, like maybe the puzzle piece that we need. And if that's the case, then we'll just go back real quick and grab that treasure that we missed or didn't get on the way. No, we didn't get any new puzzle pieces. Okay, we're gonna go back. Just be quick here.
Come on.
Got it.
But at least now we have access to this from the other side of the castle if we need to. I mean, I never know what's gonna happen, but there may be a need to go back a different route. So having
We're here.
options there is nice. But now on the map, we have access all the way back here to get those two items eventually. I believe one of them's like a square puzzle piece, and then the other one's a key. So we're looking for a key as well. And then over here we'll have a square lockbox as well. But we're gonna move back to doing these puzzles finally.
Why not treat yourself, mate?
Now up here should be another blue emblem. I think I have. Oh no, I'm right here. Nice. I need two more in there on the other side of the building. This is where she complimented me, says she wants my D in the, armor set, so we gotta get a piece of armor, or, we gotta look for the armor that doesn't have a crotch in it, so maybe this one, just so it's ease of access for her. Yeah, we need the crotchless armor. Ashley wants the D. Oh, this sequence sucks. I remember this. Do I have the ammo for this? I certainly don't. How much gunpowder do I have? 17. The shotgun is calling me. Yeah. Alright, now we're good. I think we're good now. I hope we're good. We'll see. I don't know. This is where the stash gets kind of fucked up. Once I put this over there. That there. Keep that there so it looks like the scope's on the gun at least. And then when we're done with this, we'll put the scope on this rifle, and we'll use this instead. We'll probably store this at the earliest convenience for us. We also still have our Magnum with us, which we could send to the shortcuts. We're not going to use it, though, but if we need to, it's there. Now, this area, there should be a medallion where she's standing. Yep. We'll use the SMG ammo, it's less valuable. Except she doesn't want to be standing right in front of my gun. Oh, no matter how you tap it, it's already a 2-round burst. Alright, well, we're going to drop down. She's going to stay up here and drop these down for us when we need them. But there's going to be an issue here with some statues coming to life. We got to be ready for that.
Ashley, stay up there.
Okay, be careful.
You know, it would have been nice if he told her to stay up there when I kicked the ladder down and she jumped down from like 15 feet up like I did. It would have been nice if he gave her the courtesy then to say, stay up there. I'm putting the ladder up for you. You know what I mean?
Leon, the armor!
Come on, you can't be serious.
You gotta kick the helmets off before you can do that. I got some more. Oh, I don't have enough gunpowder. Alright, so guys, remember when I said I didn't need that gunpowder? I'll need it for this if I want it. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna craft another flashbang. I did actually, in fact, need that ammo or that gunpowder that I said I didn't need. Oh, that sucks so bad. Damn. I wish there was a point where you can get like cheaper craftings. Oh my god, I'm dead from that.
Look! It stopped moving! I don't think they like the lantern fire! Take this! Get away from Leon!
Really hoping for another lantern here so I don't have to use any ammo. There you go, do your thing, throw it. This is where your co-op partner would throw it when you want them to. And the co-op partner could get like a 3-piece hit right now.
Go to hell, you rusty piece of shit.
And she doesn't have any more torches, so not the old-fashioned way. Ooh, that sword hit me.
Hey, are you okay?
Oof.
Yeah. Nighty-night. Nights.
And the thing is too, maybe the reason why they didn't do co-op like the way that they wanted to, or the way that I think they should have done with Ada Wong, is because they had characters like Ashley that you're already maneuvering around with. Just make them your co-op partner. Then it's like you're never really separated. Or the times that you are separated, the co-op partner became like Ada Wong or something. You know what I mean? Like
Leon!
that'd be nice. That's a tangent or
Leon!
a talking thing that I was going on about earlier. So if you're just tuning in, you're missing context.
Skills.
We'll have to watch it later. She
You
wants
sure
to D.
you're all right? You're not burned, are you?
No, thanks for your help. I really did the trick. Get that lever.
Okay.
We got the medallion from this room, and we also got the statue head, so we don't need to come back here for any particular reason. We do have to kill rats, though, when we see them.
You don't think they're gonna move, do you?
Oh, we got the puzzle piece we need now. Nice. Nice. That's great. That one on the left looks awfully suspect. I'm gonna make sure shotgun's loaded for that one, just in case. This should be the first floor in the main or grand hall. Yep, it is. Still gotta look for rats. We've gotten one rat so far. But we have the second head. But we also can go back now and do the cube puzzles.
Looks like we're still missing a piece.
And we'll do that right now, in fact. There should be one here.
Stranger.
And then we're going to use the transit to go through again. Alright, let's see. There's 2 grooves there. Alright, now we're going through the transit, doing that last
Oh,
puzzle that we
nothing but the
passed up
finest
before. We don't have a
thing.
key for it yet, unfortunately. So there's a possibility we'll be coming back again. You know what? We won't go this way yet. We won't. At least we got the one done, so maybe if we want to sell it real quick. we can
Welcome. Got a selection
sell what
of
we
good
can.
things
The
on
chest-
sale,
Chest
stranger.
chessboard, ornate beetle.
Your
those to sell.
valuables won't do. A deal well struck.
Maybe we'll repair this.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you.
This guy won't stop talking.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a... That's good work, if I do say so myself. This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see.
We're gonna try to level up our pistol as much as we can, because I forgot that we leveled up and we don't have a max yet.
Your weapons
for
are
any of our
come back
guns.
anytime.
Alright, so there's one more area we have to investigate, and then we'll be back here. So we'll wait until after we've done all that, because I might find a key along the way here. I hear a mouse. There should be one more somewhere. We need to open that. That's the way we need to go. We need to get that item, the statue head, out of there. This one had something to do with the dinner bells.
Dining hall.
And it was
Eat here.
based on
No
the
thanks.
photos. We gotta look for the utensils and all the silverware and stuff. She's gonna be where the queen is sitting, and then we have to be where the king is sitting. So that's the one we need to find. We need to order her to sit in the one that looks like that. So we gotta find the display that resembles the queen's first, so we can place what's her name, Ashley, on it, and then we'll find the Leon one after the fact. Or at least I want to get eyeballs on, so I know where they're at. There should be a blue medallion here too. That's all medallions.
That's all of them.
We're also looking for any collectibles around here.
You do a lot of missions like this?
Well, yeah. But I'm not used to having such good company.
Oh man,
Is
God.
that a compliment?
Take it however you want.
Not gonna lie, that kind of sucked right there. He didn't go further on with it. He's giving her mixed signals. Dude, Leon, she wants the D, brother. All right, you don't gotta be Mr. Noble here. All right, maybe this looks familiar. Let's see. I don't think there was a dinner roll on the plate that she needed to sit in, and that one has wine. I think this is the one. Yeah, it's got a spoon, knife, or spoon, fork, 2 knives, empty tray, or an empty little small dish, and then a little thing there. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, that's it, right there. So we need to put her there.
Ashley.
Okay.
She needs to sit there. And then I have to find the kings now. The king needs to be found. He's got 3 knives, 2 forks, a spoon, a dinner roll, wine, and water. Okay, he's got everything. He's a fat fuck. This one, right? Yeah, it's gotta be this one. I'm an expert.
Looks like we figured it out.
We're still looking for one rat, though. And I don't think it's going to tell me where the rat is. Somehow... Oh, that upsets me. I missed ammo and a flashbang. Did I not say I needed another flashbang? I did, didn't I? There was a flashbang in that room that I didn't see. That is something else. Okay, well, it's a good thing I didn't craft one. Now I'm getting a free one. Okay, well. Oh, I thought that was the rat we needed. We need one more to be mission complete with these rats. I don't want to put the other head on there because I think we get separated at that point. We're going back for that ammo and that flashbang, and then we gotta look for that last rat. That's the other one we killed earlier. Pistol ammo. Flashbang ammo. You're joking, right? That's crazy.
Come on!
Okay.
That's crazy. It did say Grand Hall for the rats and the library. We went through the dining hall. I don't think we've been through the library yet. And that seems to be a sub-objective that we don't have yet. And I'm curious to see if we can get up there to do it real quick. We're looking for the last rat. We got one more to kill. And evidently, we left a flashbang and some other resources in this room as well. Holy shit, it's a good thing I'm coming back this way. Sata's there. What else? Flashbang. Resources. Jesus. I'm listing a lot of resources now because I was not able to see that going through the first time. That's crazy wild. I was also looking... I have a train, sorry. You guys may or may not be able to hear that. I was also looking for a path to this point. There doesn't seem to be one, so we're going to go back. I don't necessarily want to go through there and initiate the next phase of the story because I don't know if I'll be able to come back and do the puzzle that's back this way and get the key for that chest. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it. We'll do it right now. I just want to look for the little rats too, see if I can find any. Dude, it's so good that I came back. I'm finding all types of goodies. Yeah, because this pathway was lowered before because of the switch upstairs. Alright, moving back. I just reread those messages. Yeah, I forgot. We were talking about the black dude from Scary Movie, Anthony Anderson. Yeah. Okay. Looking for rats though. I genuinely think that I'm skipping a rat or two somewhere. We might check this area again. Maybe the rat's hiding out now in the armory area. No. Okay. We'll move on then. Wait, how do I get up there? do I come back to this area? Is that why the ladder's there? Let's see. Up a floor. Yeah, it seems like it. Because there's that right there. And that's where the sub-objective would be. Huh. Maybe I can get her to climb up and drop it? No? Okay, fuck it. We're going. I didn't want to do this, but we're just gonna go. Put the band-aid off. Yeah, this is what I was talking about here.
Leon, the stairs!
Stay back.
Ooh.
Run. Now!
This is where we play as Ashley now. That's what it is. Now we're playing as Ashley.
Wait for me, Leon.
Is this a new chapter? No. Okay, so it's still the same chapter. It's our playtime. Holy shit. If we're going for speed runs, we're definitely not achieving any type of gold medals here. Yeah, this is going to be a long playthrough. A lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I think it's because I'm mostly going for like all completion of everything, so yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a long one. Plus, I think it counts the time when you're paused too, and I was yapping away forever with the map open and stuff. I think by the time I complete this chapter, we'll wrap things up. There is an achievement if you do this section without using the light to like slow or stop any of the bad guys that are trying to kill you, but I'm not well versed in that, so I'm not gonna try for it. But if it happens, then just follow whatever I do. Try not to look at her butt, guys. You guys looked, didn't you?
Don't scare me like that.
Oh, that's the rat. We need to come back here and kill that rat. That's the last rat. You do come back here as Leon, I think, so there will be a chance.
Is that a clock?
The only reason why that thing hasn't come back to life is because of that blue light right there. That blue light is preventing that knight from attacking me. Let's see, the chosen time. Yeah, so we have to adjust the door lock, or the time on the door to unlock it, but I forgot what the code was, or the time. So we'll just push on for now. And this is the library, so this is where we have to go for that last rat. Don't look at her butt, guys. Stop it. That's a big-ass owl. The owl would just scoop up a raccoon and eat it, dude. It's like, that's how big the owl is. Just fly by, pick it up, and fly off with it. I think there's a weapon attachment. If you come back here with Leon, you get the ability to have access to a weapon attachment, so it's kind of worth your trip to come back. Same with this. Don't look at her butt, guys. You unlock this key for this chest at some point, and I think there's an item you can get. Alright, once again, guys, stop looking. I think over this way is the way. Yeah, you place the thing there, but I'm gonna look over here first before I do that.
Dead end.
Okay.
A hidden staircase? It must lead to a secret room or something.
That secret room is how you get up to where there's like a safe or something up there, I think. You know what? It may not be a weapon part. It may be actually a what do you call it? Like a gem or something. But you got to use the puzzle for it right here. And you can only do it as Leon. But now we have keys, so we're good. Bunch of keys.
Keys.
Now, if I remember correctly, there's a chest here. It may use the key, but also there's some other... I think that one had a timer for the clock that I didn't adjust, so I think that's the way we go to get back to... Actually, I'm not really sure, actually. I'm not going to talk about that point, but there's a clock there. I think maybe that's a locker or something. You can actually, like, get items from. I can't remember, actually. I'll have to get to that point at some point. But this is where we need to go. That little elevator. There's an elevator there that you can't see. That's our objective. Right here is that chest. We're probably going to be able to grab that now, actually. So we'll go try that now. Hopefully not get killed in the process.
No way.
Alright, and then we have to choose the key. I think it has something to do with the theme. If you look on the container itself, it's kind of got like splashy, wavy things, so it makes me think it's going to be nautical with the fish. Otherwise, it would probably be this one, which looks like, I don't know, maybe like an elk or something. Something with horns or antlers. You got a bird, of course, and then a snake over here. But I'm thinking this is going to be nautical themed, like fish. Water related. It was. There's different keys to different icons there, but you're looking for the artwork around the lock itself. Don't look at her butt, guys. You're looking for the artwork, not her butt. And here, this is all like vegetated. Like, it has like leaves and stuff, so I'm gonna go for this one. That's gonna be the elk or the I guess like outdoorsy one, I guess. I don't know, forest. I picture deer or antlers in the woods, so that's what you were looking for. You had like the leaves and all the like branch-like art around the lock. That's how you figure out which lock you're going for, which key. Little pro tip if anybody hasn't done that yet.
What now?
Don't look at her butt, guys. Stop looking. Cutscene. Nice.
Leon?
Ashley, are you okay?
Hang on. I'll figure something out.
That's so loud. They need... Okay, that's something I did bring up before. The cutscenes are so fucking weird. I don't know, the audio and the sound, it's like the balance is off, dude. That sounded really loud. And it didn't have a good, like... acoustic sound. Like if you're inside of a room or something, maybe if he's on a radio and he's like you're holding the radio to your ear, maybe that's why it sounds so loud. But you know, that was just a bad audio for that cutscene there. Looking for the family insignia. Okay. This is another puzzle for Leon. I don't know the time for these,
It's broken.
but I'm thinking actually that's... Okay, so that's the second lock thing like that. That'll open up all of that. This, I don't think opens up anything. I think it's just another clock door kind of thing. Alright, let's look around the room though. We're missing some things here. We do need to find that. That's like an emblem that we need to grab. So we'll go check this way. There's blood on the ground, so keep an eye out. And another chest. This one's easy. You get wings. You're going to look for the bird or the eagle. The last one's going to be your serpent. If you end up using that one, that's your last key that you haven't used yet. And that'd be the far left key on the keychain. 11:04, that's the time. Okay, so we're gonna make that 11:04 for both clocks, I believe. I probably could have gone counterclockwise and been faster. No, gotta go back a little bit. There we go. 11:04. So this is how we go forward, I believe. That place is locked, but I don't know if we go back now. Because if we go back now, we run the risk of getting killed. Because if we get attacked by one of those guys, it's an instant death. Fuck it. We're going. We can't, actually. I forgot the elevator broke. We'll come back to it. It's 11:04. That's the time. Don't forget it. This scene right here reminds me of a staircase that's in Resident Evil 8 when you're playing against the Dominatrix or whatever her name is, the goth mommy milker chick with the 3 daughters that are really hot. Either 3 or 2 daughters, but the vampire chick in Resident Evil Village. There's a staircase in her mansion or in her castle that's very similar to this. This like little corridor here. I will say though, that game sucked too. I didn't like 3, and I'm not looking forward to 8. Let's just put it that way. But not to get too carried away or too far along, but that's where I'm at with that game. I'm preemptively saying that game sucks. So, yeah. There is a challenge to get through this without shining a light on these guys, and I'm going to aim to do that. Like, I don't have to shine the light, he just has to get into the light. He doesn't notice me. He notices me. I gotta get him to that blue torch that's upstairs without getting too far behind me. If he hits me, we're dead. Okay, so I guess the blue torch doesn't freeze him in place. It should, but it doesn't. Alright, that's kind of broken. I'm just glad it worked out for me, I guess. No, I just spoke too soon, I might be dead.
Get lost! Don't look back! Don't look back!
11:04. Imagine if I knew that code leading into this. I could have bypassed a lot of shit. There is even the possibility of a lock being somewhere for the serpent. No, that's the puzzle piece. So is that one. Never mind. What was that one? There's a little question mark there. That was close. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that was close. You come back through here as Leon, but...
Come on! Come on!
Come on is right. There's two of them. It's kind of scripted, but I think you can fuck it up.
With armor.
Be careful. Oh, she says she's done with armor, and then we'll come into a room with armor everywhere.
Didn't I just say I was done?
This we have to ring the bells in a certain order. And I don't recall which ones I had to do. Okay, so we got the elk, a bird, looks like a fish, and a serpent, so...
This sucks!
Yeah, that does suck. I fucked up. There's a way to do it effectively where you're not getting hit. I gotta remember that path. We know what we're looking for at least. So the serpent's back here, or the elk's back here.
Didn't I just say I was done?
You got the serpent, the fish thing, and the bird. Okay, so maybe we start back here, hit that one that's over there, go there, and then no, we'll be zigzagging, I think.
This sucks!
We're gonna get hit again. No, we're not. That big guy right there, you come back and you fight him as Leon. He's like a semi, like, main boss kind of deal.
The heck?
Alright, so now we're semi-safe. This requires us to do a little puzzle making here, I guess. The lights are each a puzzle in themselves, so we have to put the lanterns in the right places. This is the circle one, the one we have, so we have to place this one here. The moon one goes here, which is the one we just took. And then this one should go on the other side. And that should be all we need to do. Now this requires us to go back, and there was an item that we had to put into the wall that was the shape of a shield back where we yelled for Leon. That's where we're heading back to, and that's where we gotta place this emblem, the family insignia.
No, no, don't go out!
All the lights went out.
I've had enough of this!
We're gonna have to be fucking nimble. And don't look at her butt, guys.
Okay.
Stop looking.
Good nights and stay still.
I think we can stealth this. This one doesn't seem to know we're here. That one does, though. Never mind. come back as Leon, we have to fight all these guys. And then there's a gold one at the end too. That's gonna be like a boss that gives us an item that I think comes later. I want to lower this one down so I can just fly up the stairs if need be. There should be another one nearby. We're going right for the emblem insignia if we can. That's awkward. I thought that was the door I needed to go to. Don't look at her butt, guys. We have to get past these guys. We gotta get to the elevator, or no, I'm sorry, the staircase. Because the staircase will take us to the room with the insignia, the shield slot, and that'll open up the door to Leon. We gotta find a way to get over those. They're getting hit. Don't look at her butt, guys. Come on. Seriously. Knock it off. Alright, now we're going up the staircase, the one that I said resembled a room that was in Resident Evil Village. And now we're at the shield door. There's still a key use left, but I don't think we can cross the lock for it, so press for it.
Leon!
Ashley, are you alright?
Yeah. Give me a sec, I'll get you out.
Yeah, not too bad. I wonder where all those guys went, though. Did Leon kill them all?
Hey! Try this!
Can you make it down? I can catch you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think so.
This guy loves having people jump from like really incredible heights, dude. I love his mentality.
Ashley!
In that situation, he probably should have jumped.
Shit!
Those things are kind of fun to fight later on, too. Alright, guys. That's the end of the chapter. I don't know if we're going to push on for another one. I think the deal was 2 chapters. I think I'm going to try to stay firm to that. We'll see about doing another one at another time. But we'll cut this soon and make it a video for YouTube so that we'll have 2 parts, 2 chapters. I am kind of burnt out on video games, actually. So there's a good chance I'll just be hopping off here shortly. But for those of you guys watching here on Kick, here we'll go through the chapters before I do my outro. Let's look at the results for that one. Make it through Ashley's section without using the lantern to immobilize any enemies. Nice. Okay, so I ended up doing that challenge that I was talking about by accident, but I kind of like planned for it in a way. Like I wasn't expecting to do it, but in the off chance I did, it'd be nice to get it. So if you guys follow the way I played that section, you'll get that challenge done as well. Just do what you guys got to do to make sure you guys aren't looking at Ashley's butt when she's crouching. Outside of that, I think it should be a pretty fun experience. That was kind of fun. I died one time, but because I didn't know like the most accurate pathing. Once I died the first time, then it was easier for me to do. But unfortunately, that does count as a death for the campaign. So if you're going for like special high ranks or whatever, being for a low ranking there, as well as like just the fact that I'm playing the game at like 9 hours now, so I'm not going to get an S tier or S plus or anything like that. So I'm kind of taking my time with this playthrough. So take small lessons here or there. Like for instance, this section, if you guys want to get this challenge done. But outside of that, don't rely on it as like a speed run kind of deal, because it's kind of a slow paced trial or run so far. But it's been fun. I think a good portion of the game was spent in the village too, so we got a good chance, or a good chunk of time. I can't talk. Good chunk of time. There we go. Fucking 5th time's a charm. We got a good chunk of time played in the village as Leon, so we'll, chalk that up as me just exploring. I know for a fact that when we were on the boat, after we finished fighting the giant, and the giant, like, it looked like a salamander in the water, in the lagos or lake or whatever, we probably were at like our 5-hour mark right there. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure a large portion of time was spent there. But anyway, yeah, that's the challenge. This is what we did for the match. So playtime 2 hours, 21 minutes. That's crazy. Compared to chapter 8 was an hour and a half, or just shy of that. But we did 2 chapters today. That's pretty exciting. Chapter 7 is when you first get to the castle. This is the last chapter leading to the castle, and then, so on and so forth. I think you can actually chapter select in this game, but I'm not too sure. It would be nice if you could. I think that would be really refreshing, just because there's some scenarios that I would like to have the chance to have those encounters again quickly, rather than going through the entire game. I could just jump to my favorite parts of the game and just replay those, but I don't think that's part of the game's not game style, but mechanics that they have set up, so we'll see how that works. Once I get New Game Plus or the career or the clear, where I finish the playthrough for the first time, I don't know if they'll have it on the same save file or not, like that, where you can just go back to different chapters. But this one was a long one. I think a lot of that time was just because I was going for like completionist on stuff, and also a lot of backtracking. I think this chapter we did a lot of running. I believe we did a lot of running for this one. That was a really long chapter, as you can tell, 2.5 hours almost. Meanwhile, most of our chapters are around or less than an hour. Yeah, this one, not our best chapter. If you're going for speed runs, this might be a conflicting chapter for some people, so try to get your like efficiency up there to where you're just kind of going through it quickly. If you're going for like speed runs, I guess, but yeah, that's that's not impressive by any means, but that's gonna be it for this playthrough. Let me just go to this typewriter, maybe. Ooh, customize the case. I forgot I have a new charm. Let's quickly do that. What is this one? Handgun ammo. Okay, and then this would be for storage. I thought I had another charm. Oh, I do. It's just not scrolled there. Okay. We are going to put the machine gun guy on the right one. So now we have 3 charms. We're getting a little bit better resources and stuff. But if I do the shooting gallery, the more medallions you get, or the more charms, or the more like the coins you get for the shooting galleries, you get more valuable charms. You get the possibility of having better percentages and better like resources as your benefit. Like 20% off the rocket launcher is kind of a joke, and so is 40% off resources, but the handgun ammo craft is pretty good. That means like every time I craft ammo, there's a higher percent chance that I get the extra bullets every time I do pistol ammo. So we're looking for charms like that, like the ammo box. That's like a really overpowered one. But you only get those by doing the shooting gallery. So for me not doing those, we're kind of putting a disadvantage on the play. But we're already spending enough time doing other things that I kind of need to not spend as much time in the shooting gallery. Let's see, do we want to stow anything? We don't have... We have one space, or one spot left for space. Let's actually... We'll put the rifle away. We'll pull it out when we have ammo. And then we'll just roll with this next time. But we're going to save the game. That'll be for slot down here for Chapter 9. We should be on Chapter 10 now, moving forward. Yep. And I want to make sure I save this playthrough because I want to fuck around with this playthrough later. I think that's the highest difficulty one, but I'm not too sure. Time saved 24. That's kind of crazy. Unless it's total, because it's like playthrough number 3, so we'll see what that means. Anyway, let's go back to the main menu for now. Dude, this was a long one, but this is going to be hopefully longer than the other video. That's why we're doing a 2-segment kind of thing for the sake of YouTube. It's one stream, but it's going to be 2 separate videos for when we post this to the channel, so keep an eye out. This will be segment B for our video. I don't remember exactly what play session this is. I believe it's the 4th, maybe the 5th. Possibly the 6th play session for this game. I'm not quite sure. Just maybe if you're following along on the YouTube channel, just check out the playlist and you'll have a better understanding. But by the time this is uploaded to YouTube, I'll have all that figured out, but this will be part 2, so part B, and part A I believe was like a 2-hour long segment. So yeah, these are both some sizable amounts of time to invest. So it's a good thing I broke the video down, because it would have been an incredibly long video for YouTube if I just left it as it was. So yeah, and this is actually kind of pushing it for YouTube as well. Most people can't sit through longer than an hour, so I mean, God forbid 5-minute videos. So yeah, it is what it is. I also was AFK for a large portion of the time. I was rambling. I went full retard like 20% of the time I was playing. Yeah, it was a long video. We did not do what we could to make it concise and short for YouTube's sake, but that's fine, man. That's how the stream went. That's how we played it. So you can't fake it. So look forward to seeing those videos on YouTube, guys. If you guys don't see it published on Twitch or Kick, for those of you guys that are watching live, just be sure, if you're missing some of the context and you want to catch up on what we missed or what you may have missed, go to the channel, check out the videos. If you like the videos, like them, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and providing feedback will help along the way too, just to make sure that if there's an audience that I see that's playing or that's watching along with me, they let me know, like, hey, we like sitting around forever watching the video, so make the longer form content. This is what we'll do, or we'll try to do at least. But if there's people that are in the comments saying like, hey man, make it shorter, like stop fucking around, like I just want to watch Ada, I'm all for that too. So I'll try to meet you guys in the middle, and I'll make the videos as long as I need to, or I'll try to. So let me know in the comment section if you guys like these longer videos. I usually feel bad if they go longer than an hour and a half, but usually it's impossible to keep a video like this less than an hour if you're playing like not a speed run of the game, you're just trying to play casually. But we'll try to meet you guys halfway. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think and what you guys want to see. And if you guys like the video, like I said, like it, subscribe to the channel, check out our other videos. We got other playlists to check out if you guys want to see Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, 3, and then moving forward we're going to be doing the rest of the games that are available on PC. So stay tuned if you guys have a certain game that you're interested in or that you want to see. I do have all of them that are available for PC at the moment, minus maybe Raccoon City or Operation Raccoon City, and then Code Veronica. I don't have those on PC. But then we've got Requiem coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. Be sure to have your notification bell when that comes out, because I'll be making a video for that when it comes out. I'll probably do that on launch day, like day 1, so that'll be interesting, I hope. But yeah, outside of that, I got nothing else really to say for you guys on YouTube other than just to have a nice day. But also check out our Kick and our Twitch channels. So I lied, I do have more. At kick.com and twitch.com/HoosierMarineMAK. We're live most days between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m. Central. As you guys see, like, we're streaming for about 6 hours here for those of you guys live. So the stream can go longer than 4 hours, but I usually try to keep it shorter than 8 hours on most days. But sometimes we get into the longer periods of streaming. Yesterday, the day before, we did like a 10-hour stream. It was supposed to be like another 4-hour stream. It just kind of kept extending, and we just ended up playing a whole day of it. So If you guys catch us live, you're in for a treat. You know, you never know what we're going to be playing for the day or what we're going to be doing. So I highly recommend if you guys are here on YouTube, want to see us live, be part of the video, interact with us and all that junk. Check us out on Kick and Twitch at the links uh, I have the links on my channels, but I'm also just doing the / stuff. So if you guys want to type it out, feel free. But the links should be on my channels. All of my channels have my respective uh, or respected like other channels. So if you guys want to find our Twitch, our Kick, or our YouTube channel, all of those should be available along with Baxter's GoFundMe and my Discord. So feel free to dabble in all that stuff. The Discord invite might need to be updated by the time you're seeing that. So please let me know so I can update the link for it. But if you're on one of my platforms, you're gonna have a way to reach us in one way or another. So just let me know, and either in the comment section or in chat when I'm live, and I'll update that Discord link as much as I can. If I don't have a mod that's active at the time, otherwise that's the way we'll do it. In fact, I'll do it right now just so it's in the chat. So if you guys are watching this stream, I just clicked something by accident. Yeah, I tabbed out. That actually kind of startled me. That I don't know if you guys heard that. The Resident Evil button, or when I clicked it, it made a song or a sound effect in Resident Evil. We're gonna update the link in our chat here, just so you guys have the chance to read it on screen. And then if it's not the updated link that's in my description or my panels, let me know. In fact, I'll make myself know right now. I'll check it after the stream is over. But this will be for my Discord. If you guys are here watching live, check it out. That's probably the best place to get the notifications for when we're going live and what we're playing. So if you don't have your notification bell on those streaming services, be sure to click that link, and then that'll be my Discord. I get notifications that appear there when I'm going live. And if you're active on your PC most times, you're gonna get a notification from your Discord first. So most people are in calls with people, or they have other friends that they play video games with or something. So I would recommend that's the place to go to first for the quickest and most up-to-date notifications, and also the best way to reach me if something happens. So feel free to use those resources, and I'll do my best to keep that updated as often as I can. If I don't have a moderator or somebody active that can do it on the spot, that's the current link. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys on YouTube here. And also Kick and Twitch, we're going to be wrapping things up here too. So that'll actually be the finality of everything. So like I said, check out the channels if you guys like what you guys see. We're working on an Alien video moving forward. I'd like to have it out before the 12th of August, so keep an eye out for that on my main channel. It won't be on my gaming channel. It'll be on the main channel. And also just keep an eye out for more Resident Evil content now moving forward. It'll be on my gaming specific channel. So yeah, if you missed any portion of this video, or any parts that you want to go back and use as a guide, that's the place to check it out. But yeah, pretty much that's all I've got. That's all I'm going to say. And hopefully you guys all have a good day. We got Penny over here. She's sleeping. You can't really see her. She's on the bed right there. Then Baxter's over by the door. So we're going to go hang out with the dogs for a little bit. Maybe take some time. We do have 2 videos to upload now. So it's already 3 in the morning. I'll probably end up doing this in the morning, first thing when I wake up. So that way I'm not like going through the process of uploading and I fall asleep by accident and my PC's on all night. I don't want to run the risk of damaging anything or having power go out while I'm rendering stuff to YouTube. So once this video's over, it'll be the end of it, and then we'll upload as soon as we can in the morning, basically first light or as soon as we wake up. So look out for these videos on YouTube here to come. By the time you guys are watching on YouTube, it's already been out for a while, I'm sure. So you guys are part of the future. You guys already know what's going to happen before we do. So I'm not really necessarily sending that message to you guys. Anybody watching live, if you guys want to watch this content again, if it's not uploaded on my Twitch or my Kick for whatever reason, it'll be on YouTube. But yeah, now I think that's all. Yeah, I think that is. So for YouTube, it'll be on this side of the screen or this side. I got the previous playlist and then the next episode. So I'll link A and B together, so you'll be able to stay caught up with where you're at in the story without having to worry about clicking on the wrong videos or anything. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Hopefully you guys are staying safe, staying out of trouble, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the next one. And until then, take care of your guys' selves. And yeah, I guess we'll see you. Sorry, I had the sunglasses on all day. I was looking right at you guys. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you around.